Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to another episode. Was this 32 now? Of European Heavyweight Show. Now, nobody else is here at the moment. It's just me. I'm sure someone will join. But yeah, apologies for being late. First of all, I had a nap. Took a nap. StreamYard was down earlier. So I thought this show was not happening if it kept on moving fraudulent. And I just guessed that. I mean, the StreamYard got sorted. It got fixed. If I'm lagging, let me know. But yeah, that's what happened. But guys, you know what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bell, future content notifications, like, you know what I mean, and comment. Go check the socials, and don't just do it with mine as well. Do it with everybody. And inshallah, you're well wherever you may be, man. And big up Michael TV for the raid. He raided. You know what I mean? What a guy. The guy should realistically be a part of the show, you know, Ajax. So yeah, hey, you can press the alarm bell. But not you fraud. I see what you're doing there. That is fraudulent. You know what? Because you said that, that is a timeout. Absolute fraud. Absolute fraud, man. Absolute fraudulent behavior. Absolute fraud. Well, hey, what do you guys want to talk about? What's this fraud Liam doing? But the guy realistically should be here, and he's doing it. And same with certain man that, like, wow.
Speaking of Nico Williams, he said,
"Oh, I have to do a Nico Williams stream. Oh, wow, Max Herbal World Cup. Fuck the World Cup press conference, man. Fuck that. Who the fuck does a stream about World Cup fucking press conference? Who gives a shit? It was way better, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, I have to do a stream. Don't let these people, man. Oh, is that why he's doing it? Ugh. Whoa. Bro. Is that why he's doing it? What did he say now? Oh my god, this link doesn't work. Ya Allah. Let me tell him. Oh god. Oh god. What did he say now? So tell me what he said now, man. Stupid Max Herbal guy, yeah. Oh. If I'm honest, I don't know if we could have paid what Liverpool are apparently paying now. Florian Wirtz is an outstanding player. We could have imagined signing him, but when a door closed, another opens. Yeah, we are a bunch of cheap individuals, man. Well, when you move cheap, this is the result, man. You see, you're bored. One thing I'll give credit to them for is, oh my god, someone's saying I can't see it. Let me resend this. European heavyweight. Boom. There. Yo, Josh, big up, man. Man said Mancini might come back to our national team. Yeah. Sorry, man. That's Hold up. Yeah, I think Mancini in. Enjoy him, Habibi, now. Enjoy him. Enjoy him. He'll win you another Euro, you know? He'll actually get you to the next World Cup. You know? Trust the process, man. Trust the process, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Man like Mancini. And said, your managers here did absolute wonders for Saudi. Yeah, I mean, if you talk about Ronaldo at one stage, now look at him. He's also being as dumb as Mancini. So, hey, takes two to tango, right? Is that what it is? This is what it is, brother. Now, where are these frauds, man? Do these frauds not know a heavyweight show still happening? Bro, did they all just follow the other side? Like, did they all go follow TBV because they want to go talk about Max Erbel? Nobody gives a fuck about Max Erbel, bro. Anyway, like, whatever is happening, bro, like, they all should be heat, realistically. Like, what's going on here? Okay, so I see Prime's doing Amar's show. At least he's doing Amar's show, you get me? Like, he didn't start show like fucking the time I'm starting a fucking show. What a like that's more acceptable. Yeah. This fucker just started the thing when he should be here. Now I'm on my own. I'm left on my own. Anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? Because obviously, if you see my thumbnail, you'll notice a couple of things. You notice Yamal. I don't even know if any of you guys know my thoughts on the Yamal thing. Him talking before the final and then losing. Mendes was literally. We can talk about Gyökeres. I mean, I'm hearing Gyökeres apparently having issues with Sporting, which is why his links to Man United has been down. And now apparently he's being linked to Arsenal. I don't know how true this is. I didn't read much news on it. I would have been nice if I had some English Premier League fans to tell me about it in the fucking panel. Zane is gone. Finally signed the deal. Took it number 10, the money at Galatasaray, and will be playing at the Club World Cup with Bayern. And then he'll dip. And then you have the what's the fourth one? The Wirtz thing being confirmed. You know? Yeah, no respect for me, Liverpool FC side. No respect. No respect. No respect. Bro, we may be pushing for the deal, but I'm telling you right now, I don't see it happening. No, I personally don't see it happening. I think the wages is going to be a factor to why I don't see it happening. If I'm being real, excuse me for the yawning, man. I am literally a dead man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Did you hear involving? What do you mean now involving? Bro, Nico Williams wants, what was it, 20 plus million a year. That's the problem. Yeah, I am very. I had a nap SSB. I had a nap. So yeah, but it is what it is. Ahmed, which winger do you think Bayern will sign? I have no idea. And I'm just playing Musiala on the left. Did you see Duran might be available? Yep, that is true, because apparently he's not really the happiest man at the Nasser. So he is considering a move out. I heard it could be a loan, though. Well, listen, I don't mind Gakpo, LFC side, but I think he's staying with you guys. Eddie. Any other club than Barca, Nico Williams will flop. Has been playing well in Saudi. Or has he? He had a good start, and then towards the end, you know what it is? He was balling out, but he wasn't really scoring as many as you'd expect. But a lot of the issue is coming down to the fact that Ronaldo's with him. How many people want to hear it? And I'm not even saying Ronaldo is that bad for his age. I just think Ronaldo, when you play for him, everybody suffers. I said Sabah al Khair. Okay, so he noticed I'm a grumpy guy. He noticed. Man saying good morning, but there you are. Yeah, Duran, started making sense for a while. So, we have a visitor. Alhamdulillah. I was gonna have to survive heavyweight show on my own. Long man. صباح النور. Well, anyway, guys, we welcome a Barca fan. Calma, a calma. We do the calma here, but he does have to answer for what happened in the Nations League final. To be honest, um, what's good doing this, man?
What's good, bro? Listen, big ups here, bro. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. But
Wa alaikum
yo,
salam.
hey man, what can I even say, bro? Just blessed another day. Big up to the chat. Bro, Zier, my bad for being a little bit late, bro. You know what I'm saying? Last minute issues. So but what are you talking about, bro?
To be honest, I'm just talking. I'm just responding to the chat while waiting for people. That's what I was doing.
Fair
But you know
enough,
what?
bro.
Since you're here, I say we start the conversation. Obviously,
Fair enough.
um, there's been a lot of talk about Lamine Yamal. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially after the Nations League. I'm funny enough, I did watch the stream that Omar done and you were in it, and that Barca Volume was in it, NJ was in it,
Oh,
and all. I forgot, I was it called Confidential? I don't know. But I saw you guys react to PSG International's video, stream or
yeah,
video,
yeah, 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 yeah.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was mad. Um, you know what I mean? Um, But just forget him. Only even Liam does this, and it's nothing new. Um, and this fraud can't even fucking comprehend. The guy fucking decides we're gonna talk about Max Herbel, the fucking fraud, when we have a heavyweight show. What a fucking idiot. Anyway, listen. Um, what are your thoughts on the final, and what's your thoughts on fans moving all over the place about Yamal? Whether it's like he's overrated, whether it's he deserved Ballon d'Or if he wins Nations League, all this type of stuff.
You know what it is, bro? Like, listen, bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't really care about the nations. Like, no. I'm not gonna discredit. Congratulations, Portugal. It's a trophy. It matters. Ronaldo, congratulations, all that stuff. But the thing is, bro, my issue was like, bro, Spain lost, not just Lamine Yamal. Like, if you went on Twitter, you would have in like Instagram, X, TikTok, whatever you use, bro. You would have thought Lamine Yamal. By the way, he was locked up. Nuno Mendes, what a player. But brother, you would have thought like he missed the penalty. You know what I'm saying? You would have thought that this guy, missed 3 1-on-1s, but that didn't happen, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm gonna be real. All these haters, bro, and most of them are Madrid fans. And you know what's crazy? Some of these guys are Spanish, bro, but they're preying on their own country's downfall. But listen, I'm gonna be real, bro. These guys are just haters, bro, and I don't care. And you know, Zier, you might be cringing and stuff like this because I'm a Barca fan, but you know what it is truly? I kind of knew this was gonna happen eventually because these are the same people that hated Messi, who's humble. They hated Neymar. In my opinion, I know you have your thoughts on Neymar, but Neymar is actually he doesn't talk too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? He jokes around. He's a jokey person. Lamine Yamal, the way that he posts on Instagram, bro, I knew it was a matter of time before the media, all these people, all these haters are gonna hate on this guy, and I'm not surprised. But to be honest, but listen, bro, it is what it is, bro. Lamine Yamal, he's not soft though. The guy he posted after we lost to PSG. You remember when Araujo got the red? He posted out and he was like, "Yo, we're gonna come back stronger, bro." You know what I'm saying? And he had a great year, bro. Barca had a great year. He had an amazing year. So, bro, it is what it is, bro. Zier, it's the game. You know what I'm saying? It's just the game, bro. It is what it is, bro. You talk a lot. You don't deliver once, they kill you for it, bro. But it is what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Now, bro, I hear. To be honest, I'm one of those guys that actually, even though I don't like Barca, but one thing I'll do is I actually will back you in this case. But I will say though, there's one thing I won't back though. There's only one thing I won't back. It's the fact that this whole thing became a conversation through Nations League. That should have never been a conversation. However, the fact that people are saying he should be humbled this, humbled this, humbled that, humbled this, humbled that, humbled this, humbled that. We're the same type of fucking fan bases that want people to have personality. Now when they have it, we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck.
Bro, listen, I don't know. Maybe it's a football thing, bro. But like for me, like in American culture, like the NBA and stuff like that, when you trash talk and you can deliver, bro, we actually embrace that. But like in Europe, it's not the same, bro. In Europe, it's like they want everybody to be a good little boy. You know what I'm saying? Do your role, bro. And then that's it. Shut up, play your football. Listen, I'm going to be real. It is what it is, bro. Yamal, he got slandered. Some of it he does deserve because he did kind of talk up to, you know what I'm saying? He was like talking like, yo, hey, the reporters were kind of, by the way, they were baiting him a bit with the questions. But he was like, all right, you guys want to, what's it called, decide the Ballon d'Or in one game? Let's do it. He absolutely cooks versus France. Listen, I'm going to be real. I'm going to say my thoughts, bro. I think that the truth is, I think they're scared that Lamine Yamal still wins the Ballon d'Or. That's why he's getting like all the slander, bro. I truly believe that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, though, bro. I mean, but big up to the chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to Zeer's Wi-Fi, but listen, hey, give Zeer a moment, bro. Give Zeer a moment, people. You know what I'm saying? Big up, Start Making Sense. Yamal got exposed, bro. He had a bad game, but Start Making Sense. And all the people in the chat, how many bad games did Lamine Yamal have this whole year? You know what I'm saying? Maybe 4 or 5. Like, he's been very, very, very good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, bro. They had to wait a long time for an actual stinker, bro. And of course he's gonna come, bro. Even Messi had some bad games every now and then. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it is. But yeah, let me add Abdullah into the building. I'm City rep. You know what I'm saying? Big up Abdullah.
How you doing? How you doing,
Wait,
guys?
why can't I see you?
You can't see me.
Man says it's Ahmed's brother, you know.
You can't see me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pray on the fact that I'm. Oh, and I see Lewis as well. What the? Oh, and now Lewis is here. Oh gosh.
Do you want me to come in and come back? Go out and come back in. Can you hear me?
No, I can't even. Wait.
Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Luis, Eunice, can you hear me?
By the way, I can hear you. I lagged for some reason, bro.
Okay, you lagged. Okay, but you can see me, yeah?
Yeah. I lagged. That's why I left. My bad, guys. Wallahi, my Wi-Fi.
No, my Wi-Fi is rubbish, man.
Bro, you know when you like live next to the bar, this is when you know you have a problem.
Yeah.
Off. The Hmar joined. Look. Hmar alert. Off.
Liam.
Off.
Big up, Liam.
Off.
What's up?
أخيرا. This guy, what made you think you can start the stream when I'm like going live, ya habibi? I didn't. Did you not read the group before you went live?
Bro, I'm my own man. I do what I want when I want. Hey, you ain't my mum or dad. You ain't telling me what to do.
Wait, Liam, did you say anything while I lagged?
Yeah, I fucking did. You ain't the boss of me, bitch.
Yeah, it's my fucking show, bruv.
I don't give a fuck. Kick me off the fucking show and I'll do my own shit.
Yeah, I know you will because you're a petty bastard. I know why you started the other one.
Man.
Oh my god, he actually left. Why did he leave? I thought he left, by the way. Well, I thought you left.
Oh, he left?
I ain't fucking leave.
Who left? I think it was Eunice. He's gonna come back though.
I'm still fucking here, bro.
Nah, what the fuck? Why is Lewis leave? Why is everyone leave? Oh, you win. Anyways, we're all here. We were talking about Yamal though. I know
Yamal,
has
okay.
an opinion about it. I don't know about what your opinion about Yamal is, Abdullah, and
I rate him, but his antics have been very Barcelona-esque. It's not really him. Like, I think he's a humble guy, like down to his heart, but it's very typical Barca, very Neymar-ish, I would say so.
So you think this is more of like?
Yeah, I think like his idols have probably gotten in his ear. He's starting to copy his idols. Yeah, I don't really like it. I think he should be his own person, to be quite honest.
I mean,
Like,
you know
I-
what it is, bro. Like,
like-
I'm legit gonna get on stream like later today to talk about this issue too. But like, I'm gonna be real. You know where it is? It's just like some of the people you'd expect to back him, like former legends that are Spanish and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci, like for example, like you know what I have a problem? He's like, bro, like Lamine Yamal, he wears his hat backwards. Like he shouldn't be doing that. Like,
Nah,
what are you talking about?
That's pathetic. Especially
What
from
are
a
you
guy,
talking about?
from a
Like, I'll be real.
respectable baller in Gucci. Yeah, that's very disrespectful. Like, why you bring how he dresses, like how he wears his hat? Like, what's that got to do with you? Like,
Nah,
if it was
bro.
if it was like his antics, for example, like diving or maybe his moaning on the pitch.
I will
like, I
call Lamine out for this though. After Spain lost, I think he was like the first player to leave, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna be
real.
Like he should learn a bit better sportsmanship at his age, because it's not really a nice thing to have. So I don't know.
Yeah, bro. No, I agree for sure, because like if for example, if Vinny did that, I would kind of be like, yo, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
Because if it was Vinny, everyone would be on his back.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. I already said my problem is that, bro, Spain lost, bro. It wasn't just Lamine, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. Morata, how did Morata get away with straight up? Bro,
2025.
Can I just say he for any Musiala lovers, I need you to fucking cook Morata, that fucking bitch, bro.
Yeah, but you're a Phil Foden lover, bro. You don't even like Jamal.
Oh, Liam, go for no, Liam, you go fuck you. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I can't lie.
You pissed me off enough joining late because of your stream. Yeah, you ain't pissing me off again. Okay? Fuck off. You stay in the bottom right. Twat. As I was saying,
I said I pissed him off for stopping my stream late. Half these motherfuckers don't even fucking join, you pussy bitch. Fuck you.
But they have their own reasons.
Where
you
half
could
the
have
fucking
joined
people?
me while you decide to go live.
Where's Omar? Where the fuck is
you
Omar? Let me cook that
He's
pussy.
going live, bro.
He's live. You got your fucking panties in a twist about him and all.
To be fair,
he was live from literally ages ago, bro. The guy was live from like
Ahmed sent me this. Sorry,
Abdullah Thawani. This guy was live from ages ago, bro. Have you not been keeping up with the fucking program?
No, I don't fucking watch you lot. I do my own thing. I'm my own man.
Oh my god. Oh, the most boring response. Anyway. Yunus and Abdullah, what do we say to people that need help? Allah yahdihum bas.
Yeah, 100%. Allah yahdihum.
Exactly. This guy needs it right now. So even though my
says the one that didn't turn up for half my shows. Yeah, good one. Well done. Stupid bitch.
What the hell? Yo, Liam, bro, why you rattled, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's a nice Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Bro, it's like a nice Thursday, bro. You know, there's no reason, to be mad. StreamYard is back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. StreamYard's back up, so I can do a stream on my channel, bro. I don't think I'll get fucking paid to be here.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, I don't know what's up with Liam right now, but Liam, bro, what happened, bro? What happened, bro? What's all this energy for?
Nah, man. No one's gonna call me out on it, bro. That's just how it is, bro. No one's gonna call me out for nothing.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Yo, hold up. Yo, Liam, you also got Nuno Mendes on your background, bro. Like,
yeah,
what is that
your pussy player?
Yo,
bro.
hold up. That's not your boy, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but he's carrying your player, bro. Look, that's your player, bro.
Hey,
where was he against Spain?
Hey, your left back couldn't do that.
Best player in the world, right?
Hey, listen, bro. Yeah.
Why did he not turn up?
Hey, bro. When it was Lamine versus Davies, bro, that's one of his better games of the season, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yamal was cooking, bro.
Why did he not turn up in the final, then?
Because Mendes is just good, bro. He's the best left back in the world.
Oh, so we're using excuses now, are we? Okay. I remember.
What?
I remember.
Yamal had a bad game. Nobody's denying.
He had a bad game, bro.
It's funny how after one bad game, everyone's like, "Oh, he's shit. He was nothing. He's this. He's that. He's that." But come on, man. Like,
come on, bro. Like, and he turned up against like France, legit, a couple of days before. Like, come on, man.
By the way, I would. By the way, listen. By the way, I would wish I would wish my players had more balls like that, by the way. Because you know what? I'll be
Yeah.
honest. The reason why we don't win as much as usual because we have a bunch of fucking pussies in our fucking team, bro. And you know what, Liam? You're gonna hate what I'm about to say, but that's why this is why you hate Joshua Kimmich more than I do, because I actually respect that he speaks out.
Speaks about
Whether
what?
he performs or he doesn't, I rate that they have the balls to speak the truth.
You know what it is, bro? You know what it is? That's why I don't care about Yamal. Like, the only problem I had is that he was a bit disrespectful in the trophy ceremony. That's it. Everything else, having a bad game but being confident, I don't care. I need my players to be confident, delusional confidence, because Vinny has that. He ended up winning 2 UCLs. You know what I'm saying? Yamal legitimately, after the PSG loss, right, 2 years ago now, bro, he was saying, we're going to come back. Like, don't worry, bro. You know what I'm saying? After the red card, he was sacrificed. He had a great year. He got legitimately 5 times better this year. So when he's saying we're going to be back and he's talking to smack a little bit on Instagram, he's not talking smack, but it's just Instagram, bro. Instagram stories. That just shows me he has personality, and he's not really too fussed if it goes wrong, bro, because he knows this. He knows this before he posts it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But listen, hey, it is what it is, bro. Like, I'm not gonna cry too hard. At the end of the day, like, Spain lost. It wasn't Barca, bro. Like, I don't really care too much.
But I was gonna say though, Eunice, like one thing I have to say though, if you're gonna speak this much, expect what happens on the other side though.
Yes, exactly. And I'm open to that. No, I'm 100% open to that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, yo, some of these guys, I don't know, bro. Like, my problem was that Spain, everybody else got cooked except for Yamal, which I understand to a point. But it's like De La Fuente, legitimately, his tactics in game was horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what's it called? Morata, veteran, subbed on to take a penalty, and you miss?
Yeah, by the way, he can fucking hold that idiot de puta, this prick.
Come on, bro. And then it's like, bro, like, I'm gonna be real, like, hey, bro, Nico Williams, this and that, bro. Where was him? Because he wasn't. Listen, I'm not making excuses for the double team, but bro, Nico was one-on-one most of the time.
1 sec.
You know, so it's like, bro,
Nico ain't all that as well. At the end of the day, he ain't all that, man. He's so overhyped.
Bro,
like, I don't know what's so special.
You know where it is, Abdullah, bro. It's just that Nico fits in the system if he would to come to Barca. But once again, I'm not crying over Nico because he's not like we're missing out on a Neymar level talent. Like, no, we're not. You know what I'm saying? This guy's not
better left wingers than him, man.
Brother, he's not that good, bro. That I'm gonna be crying about it. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? I was more sad when we missed out on Arda Güler than if we missed out on Nico Williams. You know what I'm saying?
I would have Arda Güler all day, every day.
Because Arda Güler, are
bro,
you kidding
me? It's about time
me?
you turn up, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
bro. Nico, I promise you, Nico ain't all that, bro. Like, he would fit in the system. He would do good at Barca, but he wouldn't do like extraordinary things off the cuff.
No, the way he shoots, he shoots a mid-table, if not top 6, top 8 European club, like outside of La Liga.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is, bro. Bro, you know what's funny here?
Like a Bournemouth of Leverkusen.
Is it gonna happen, bro?
Yeah, Leverkusen. I love it. Leverkusen. I love that.
Hey, hold up. Liam and Zier, bro. I'm seeing Nico to Bayern, bro. Are you guys gonna pull this off?
I'm an England fan, bro. Don't talk to me. I don't know nothing about Bayern.
Oh my god.
This guy, Liam, bro. All these backgrounds, bro, he's got. You know what I'm saying? Just in the chamber, just waiting to use them, bro. Like, what is this, bro?
I told you,
bro's got Yamal. Yeah, 2 Yamal ones.
It could be a Civil War. It can be a Real Madrid war. It could be anyone. Anyone can get it, bro. Man said, don't force a rivalry. How am I forcing a rivalry with you, bro? We got 10 wins. You got 3. Hold down. How many Champions Leagues
listen, bro. Yo, I have a question.
5.
Why the heck? Liam. What, bro? What's up with you? Whenever I'm on this channel, it's like a 90% chance you're gonna bring up Barca in a way. Even if you don't bring them up, you'll just have a little background. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100, bro. Because most of the people in the chat are fucking Barca bosses, bro. So
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, Eunice, whether you're here or not, it's still gonna happen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's too many
Yeah,
Barca
yeah.
guys in our chat. Yeah, it is what it is.
Listen, bro, the Barca community is big, bro. I can't lie.
I'm telling you this, Eunice. Out of 3 clubs that I hate in England, like outside of England, I dislike Barca with a passion. I dislike Barca with a
Fair
passion.
enough, bro.
Like, I don't care if you apparently you gave me my infrastructure, or you gave me Pep Guardiola. No,
Yeah, hold
didn't.
on.
You
How are
didn't
you
give me
guys
much.
gonna hate on us,
No,
brother?
I
You guys
can't-
are bored people. Y'all have our most
okay.
successful manager.
I
know what I'm
don't at this moment in time, the way my new sporting director is moving, he's potentially could be eclipsing within a short period of time one of my ever greatest sporting directors. I rate the guy before Cheeky Begiristan. I rate the guy before him. The guy who bought me Aguero, because Aguero was not bought by your Barca guy. He was bought in by some English Donny who now runs the Saudi league, because it's one of the 2 elite sporting directors. It's the guy who brought in Drogba, I think, Emiliano, the guy who was.
Hold on. I had a question to you, bro, Abdullah, bro.
Yeah,
What's
go
it
ahead.
called? Because City are doing business in the window. I can't even lie, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh yeah.
do you got? I know the Prem is realistic, like to challenge for it, but like, what about the UCL, bro? Because like
The UCL, that's if Pep doesn't overthink it. To be fair,
because I'm gonna be real, I think you guys are like the 5th favorite. You know what I'm saying? I have 4 teams over you guys. I think
if we get rid of 2 out of 3 uncle/grandfathers in Gundogan, Bernardo, and Kovacic, then we should be cooking. Gundogan is very linked to Galatasaray, so I think he's gonna go. Like they are very interested in taking him. And Bernardo, I see very unlikely because that's basically Pep's son. As long as Pep is here, so for me, I hope to get another midfielder. Even though like the midfield looks fine, I think we just need one midfield because I think it's now a 1 in 1 out policy. So it depends if Ortega and Edison leave. I think Edison will probably stay 1 more year and then leave on a free or maybe sign an extension. But yeah, I think and we probably need a fullback as well. So I'm hoping that freaking Bozo in Akanji to leave as well. Because,
you know where it is, bro. I don't know if your midfield issues are fixed, bro. I'm gonna be real because Rodri's
really?
off. You know what I'm saying? Rodri's off an ACL. Reinders.
Yeah, but everyone's saying that, but he's saying he's fine. He's looking fit as ever. He's been back. He's ahead of schedule. Like he's come back super early, and he's been like super healthy, and he's been cleared by the doctors. So I think he should be fine. Like, look, let's not forget Van Dijk had an ACL. And he was better than before his ACL. So people react better.
I don't know about that, bro. Van Dijk when he first came, bro. I promise.
Like I'm not saying necessarily you, but I think that I get the consensus that people are saying a lot of like comments when it comes to Rodri, because they know he's like the best CDM in the world.
Nah, I can't lie. Rodri's tough, bro. That guy's a good player. I can't even lie. But
and I have no doubts. Like I think Rodri will be back to his level, if not.
What about this? I feel like Pep Guardiola. I low key feel I'm not gonna forget that. I think he's on the downfall. I think he's on a downward trajectory.
I would like. That's only because he has had only 1 off season in like how long? In like 5 seasons.
But hear me out, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No, because this is why I just say no. Do you know what the problem is? We had such outdated coaching staff. Like he got rid of his backroom staff. Like he's got rid of all his backroom staff. Like we've had new, fresh ideas. So I would say reserve your judgments. I would say and observe. Like you can judge him at the end of the season. Like I'm gonna judge him at the end of this season. If he doesn't cook, like I think he might have to walk. I think he will never get sacked. I think he'll walk. In my opinion, he'll walk before he will ever get sacked. So yeah, I would say maybe reserve your judgments. Like judge him at the end of the season. Judge him at the end of next season. In my opinion. Like just because of one bad season.
Midway if it goes spooky, probably.
So yeah.
Yeah,
like I said, he would never get sacked. Considering,
bro, fair
like,
enough.
I don't know if you've seen his comments. He said, if I was at Real Madrid after this season, I would have been sacked. Real Madrid or Barca, I would have been sacked.
No, yeah,
If I
definitely.
had this bad season. But
No,
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
100%.
But
100%,
I can never ask for him to be out, considering he won us 4 in a row, a treble, got us to multiple finals. So yeah, I can't really complain, to be fair.
I'm not
It
gonna
might
lie.
annoy me when it stops.
I would have said thanks for everything, but goodbye. I'll be real.
Yeah, fair enough. That's what happens when you have.
But
Like
low key, I can't lie. Guardiola's low key under pressure. Not City.
100%. No, I agree.
But
No,
just
I agree.
Guardiola himself.
I agree. No, for me, he
Because
is under pressure.
You can't have a bad year with these signings.
No,
And
no,
in
you
my
can't.
opinion,
No, you
I
can't.
already thought that he's kind of on the like a downward trajectory. I'm not saying he's
No.
washed, bro, but I'm saying like I think he's like Mourinho in like 2014, where he only has like 2 more good years left. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree on that point. I think because he has an aging squad, and like a lot of these players are injury prone. That's why. And let's be honest, he's majorly to blame for last season because he refused signings. He was gonna leave at the end of this year, but because of your former sporting director leaving, he didn't want to leave us in the lurch. He didn't want to leave us in such a bad, like in a big transition period. So he said, I'll re-sign and take you through this transition period and get you through this period, and then I'll probably leave after. So we'll wait and see. I would say judge him at the end of the season, and if he has a bad season, then fair enough. You can cuss him, criticize him all you want. I think I would be justified in my opinion.
Remember,
After last season, I don't think it's fair. Like after winning four in a row and back to back and multiple finals and winning a treble, like I don't think it's justified in my opinion. Because let's be honest, if it was, for example, Klopp done this, like people would be glazing him and stuff like that, and he could never be sacked and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just my opinion in my point of view.
Fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, yeah, it is what it is. You get me. But I say we move on though, guys, from all this. Speaking of signings, and I heard someone mention Williams. Well, I mean, for some reason, funny, nobody mentioned that Bayern's looking at him. And guess what? A player that plays in a similar position has left our club for Galatasaray. Leroy Sané.
Unfortunate.
I said unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? No more Zier crash outs. No more Liam.
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
Bro.
Yeah, you ain't ruining Liam and my moment, bro. Not even Gio's, because I know Gio likes Bayern as well. You ain't ruining our moment. Yeah, Lewis, you ain't ruining our moment.
Thank God that bum left. Get rid. I never want to see you back, you fraud.
You know what?
Get ready, bro, because he's about.
I can't lie. With all due respect,
Yeah, but by the way, Liam, this is what happens when you don't get a fucking winger in time for a Club World Cup.
I miss Sané at Bayern. I miss him, bro.
The thing is, I can't lie. Bayern on a slightly, they deserve this because you guys really badly wanted him, and for me, he can hold it as well because the grass isn't always greener on the other side when you leave. Because let's be honest, name me one player that's left City under Pep and actually cooked. They haven't really. Ferran Torres, maybe. Apart from that, I don't think so.
Hell no. Yo, let's not lie to ourselves. Ferran has one great year, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know.
No, I'm saying maybe.
a decent player.
I didn't say guarantee, but no other player has actually gone on to do better things after leaving this City, let alone Pep.
But talking about Sane, I want to know why no one's speaking about why he rejected Al Hilal, bro.
He rejected Al Hilal.
Why the fuck is everyone bringing up Al Hilal? Why is everyone bringing up Al Hilal?
It's about time you joined, bro.
Listen. I've just realised it's European heavyweight show. Why we've got a City fan on here?
What do you mean? We won a treble. We equalize your greatest ever triumph.
Did you? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see you doing two free-peats.
Have you ever won 4 in a row?
Have you won 20 league titles?
I think I have more of a chance of winning 3 league titles, getting to your league title before you ever win another league title. I'll match your
you
league title.
You keep telling yourself that.
100%. 100%. You will never win a Premier League title in your lifetime, guaranteed. I can guarantee.
What am I dying tomorrow or something? Is there something I don't know about? Have I got cancer or something?
I'm saying that you have no chance, considering your mess.
Because
and you've got
that's hilarious. That's hilarious from a club that literally 15 years ago, no one knew you existed, brother. What are you talking about?
If we're saying Chelsea's a big club,
how did we get here?
Then we're bigger than Chelsea. We're bigger than Chelsea.
No, you're not. You're not bigger than Arsenal or Chelsea.
Okay, maybe Arsenal not, but Chelsea 100%. Because before their takeover, we had basically everything the same as them. We had 2 league titles before them. They only had 1 league title. They have.
Do you know what you don't have that they have?
No, pre-takeover.
They have a fan base. They have a fan base. You lot fucking have about fucking. You can't even fill out Wembley, bro. You can't even fill out Wembley.
We used to fill. We had the highest attendance at Main Road. We had the highest attendance. We had the highest attendance.
Well, you keep telling yourself that. Anyways,
all right.
And everyone in the chat. Sorry for being late. Blame StreamYard because it was fucking down, so I had to do my own stream, and then that stream sort of went over time.
Don't worry about it, mate. I'm the only one who'll get shit for it. Don't worry.
Listen, I saw Zia streaming by himself. You could have just delayed the show by 20 minutes because I was literally streaming. But I hit you with the raid. So big up to everyone.
I don't know when you started streaming, so I'm not calling you out. But this broad right below me, I know when he started, yeah. So that's why I called him out. Yeah.
Okay, now cry me a river, bro.
Cry me a river, bro. Okay, yeah. Well, we're gonna move on, bro, because I ain't got time to argue. You know, I actually know what's the task in hand. Anyway,
Love the way that you're not going to talk about Sane rejecting you, though.
Well, bro, why do I have to call? Wait. Liam, you talk about the players I want to reject me. Okay, they rejected me. Okay, and what? And what? You think I wanted Leroy Sane at my fucking club in Saudi and rage about him every single fucking week?
Well, he's better than any other players you got.
No, Salomon Dosri clears that fucking bastard. He clears that fucking bastard for Al Hilal.
That's bullshit.
He would have been another fucking Neymar. Injury prone, careless, motherfucking bitch, bro. Don't you fucking even bring that up to my fuck. Nah, don't even bring that into existence, you scum. Yeah, play your violin, bro. You like to bring up Al Hilal, bro. Talk about the actual conversation.
Respect
anyway.
Fuck Al Hilal.
اشتراني عنه جايب على السالفه اللي ما له دخل اصلا. والله العظيم.
You're funny when you get angry, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
Arabs are hilarious when Arabs are angry, they're hilarious.
You don't want to piss off an angry.
Arabs are hilarious. But listen, there's one thing that is funny is English people when they're hilarious when they're angry. So do you know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. You know what it is, touchline. You know what I'm saying? When you don't understand what somebody's saying, but they're crashing out, it's low-key funny. I can't lie. Now I don't know what you're saying, but I know you're mad. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but guys, what are we saying about this Zani going to Galatasaray for money?
I told you.
He should have stayed at Bayern, bro. Like the fuck? Like you should have known this already, bro.
Nah, these guys are frauds.
I can't lie. I generally thought he was going to go Arsenal. I generally thought he was going to go Arsenal. I generally thought.
Yeah. Not gonna lie.
His missus.
I thought Arteta was trying his best to get the band back together, the Centurions team. Yeah, I generally thought he was going to go there.
I'll tell you why he didn't join Arsenal, because they told him to wait, bro. That's why. They told him to wait until they get their other players in. I don't know, till they get their other players in. They're looking for other players, aren't they? So he rejected Spurs.
Wait, pause. Hold up. Why do they have to wait? Why do they have to wait, bro?
Rejected Fenerbahce as well.
No, because I'll explain. The reason is that they have like shareholder loans, and they're not really they're at risk in terms of FFP and PSR, so that's why they wanted to wait until the new financial year. So yeah.
I mean, nah, I think that's all BS, to be honest, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, they had 2 here we go. They've had 2 here we goes for Zubimendi, and they still might not get him, bro. Like, this is hilarious, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. I hope Madrid get him, man.
That's all that is.
I don't think it'll happen. I think Arsenal will get him.
No. They're bro, but touchline. It's not gonna be because Arsenal are getting him, but Madrid want him. It's legit because Madrid. That's like their second option. Yeah, legit. Yeah. If Madrid wanted him, this would have been a hijack, easy.
Because I generally thought he was had they got Stiller at Real Madrid, then probably they would get some like because until I don't believe these edits of Zubimendi, even if it's Fab. I don't trust Fab anymore, to be quite honest.
Bro, facts, bro. This guy, listen, I used to call him the Erling Haaland. Nah, I still do. I call him like the Erling
He's a
Haaland.
tapping merchant. He's a tapping merchant. And even sometimes he's got things wrong. Like he's the one reason he nearly screwed up the Gvardio deal for us. So
No, but my point is that like when Fabrizio says it, it's like 95%. Like
I trust Ornstein than him. I really trust Ornstein.
You know who's the guy who's on a come up right now? It's the Ben Jacobs guy, bro.
Yeah,
like,
Ben Jacobs. Like Ben Jacobs last summer, he wasn't really rated that much, but now he's like the go-to. Him and Ornstein.
He's been reporting a lot of news, and a lot of it's like low key.
Yeah, Fabrizio is a fraud.
No, I wouldn't say he's a fraud, bro, but he just milks. You know what I'm saying? Recycling.
Nah, you see with the Vert still, you see with the Vert still, he's trying to get ahead of the game because according to Ornstein, that deal was not even done. But he's done the here we go. So we can go, oh, if we knew it was done, sort of thing. He's like one of those people that are trying to get ahead of time so they can say I was first.
Maybe.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Maybe, but like I don't know. Fabrizio 3 years ago was way better than what he is now, bro. Now he recycles news, bro. He says the same thing for 3 weeks and then he finally says something different. But like
he just uses synonyms or paraphrases what he says before, and then
I'm gonna be real. I think it's for the money, bro. I think it's just
100%. Because ever since Elon monetized Twitter, he's just trying to get his money up. Simple.
Yeah. I don't blame him, but
he doesn't care.
That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he cares about being.
Bro, he ruined the Ballon d'Or. I blocked him on Twitter after that. He ruined when Messi won the Ballon d'Or. He put it on Twitter. I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "I remember when I used to love waiting for the Ballon d'Or. I used to go on Sky Sports News." Yeah, to see who won the Ballon d'Or because I didn't know who won it. I couldn't check social media because I didn't have social media at the time. That cunt used to go ruin it.
Bro, like the Ballon d'Or is leaked like 2 weeks, 3 weeks before anyway, but like so many reporters.
Oh wait, the only time.
Yeah, but Fabrizio confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? Because like, let me just hold on. Sorry, there, Eunice. Like, if a random journo goes, Messi's going to win the Ballon d'Or, I'm not going to take too much thing into it because I think he might win the Ballon d'Or, but they're also trying to get in first, innit? Trying to get in first.
Mm-hmm.
They might not actually know. They're just predicting, right? Whereas fucking Fabrizio said, confirmed, Messi will win the Ballon d'Or. I muted him on Twitter. I blocked him.
You know what it is, bro? Fabrizio 3 years ago, bro, everything was a bomba, bro. Like legit. You know what I'm saying? He posts something, it would be like a 3-step. One post, interest. Second post, bid. Third post is here we go. But you know what I'm saying? Again. But yo, Zier, I want to get your thoughts on Nico, bro. You know what I'm saying? Speak about Nico Williams, bro. Are you happy about it? What are you saying? Oh shit, you lagged out. Bro, Liam, bet. You speak about it, bro. Cause Zier's Wi-Fi, I can't lie, Zier's Wi-Fi, bro, it's bugging out, bro.
Bro, I didn't even know I was fucking muted. I was speaking to you and I was muted.
Yeah.
What am I speaking about? Nico Williams?
Yeah, Nico, because apparently you guys are like interested in him now, bro.
Yeah, apparently, what's his name? Barcola wants to stay at PSG. So he is the front runner now. To be honest with you, all of the wingers that are linked to shit. Like they're not what we need. So for me personally, we'll get him. We'll probably put him on 15 million wages, maybe go up to close to 16. Most likely. But yeah, the guy, from what I've seen, he could beat his man. And then other than that, that's that. He doesn't really have any finishing ability from what I've seen.
Do you want him?
No, not really. I don't want any Spanish players, bro. They're all scum and they're all frauds.
Bro, what type of logic is that?
Why do you hate Spanish players?
Racismo, guys.
You could
just pause.
He needs
more like xenophobia,
Hold on.
Xenophobia.
It's anti-Spanish. He's being Spanophobic right now.
Anti-Spanish. I hear it.
Cancel me. I'm fucking shaking in my boots.
No, hold on. That's cap. So you wouldn't take Fabian Ruiz? You wouldn't take Zubimendi, Rodri. You want to take Rodri?
Yeah, I guess you have to. I guess you have to take Rodri because he's the best DM in the world. That's why.
What do you mean you have to take Rodri?
I think Coutinho's better than him, bro.
Don't buy need the 6. Don't buy need the number 6.
Yeah, his name's Stiller, bro.
Bro, we need 6 players.
He's not coming.
Come on, bro.
Like, is there any
There is
solid links? Unless there's solid links, I would say fair enough. You would 100%.
Bro, there's a reason that all of the Spanish teams are scum, bro.
Maybe
one.
Barca, yes. Barca, yes. Real Madrid, no.
Well.
Atletico,
Look at the way they're
maybe.
fucking taking all of the fucking best players from the Prem, bro, on a free. Saliba will be next.
Yeah, like United and Barca are like brothers in arms in terms of being dodgy. In terms of like they're in debt and they're still allowed to spend money. They're allowed to spend money.
Sorry.
They're allowed to spend money. This is the thing.
Listen, insert MW2. Friendly fire will not be tolerated. Sorry.
Listen.
A club with 130 plus
in
charges.
any walk of life, if you're in debt, if you're in no, 1 second. If you are in debt, how are
We're not
you
in debt.
allowed
It's
to
a
spend
lie.
money?
We're not in debt.
You
We're not
are
in debt.
in
Do you know
debt.
why we're
You
in
are
debt?
in
Do you know why we're
You are
in
in
debt?
debt.
Do you know what our debt
You are
is?
in debt.
No, we're not.
You owe
No, we're
money.
not.
You owe money. You're in debt.
I don't owe money. I don't owe anything. So I know what you're talking about.
No, I mean your club owes money. Your club owes money.
To who?
Your club owes money.
Your club's in
owe
debt as
money
well.
in terms
Your club's in debt as
of
well.
transfer fees.
Your club's in debt as well.
My club's
Yeah,
not.
so is yours.
We pay off our
So is
stuff.
yours.
My club is not in my
So is
debt.
yours.
You want 600 million pound in debt. All your content creators are saying you're in debt. Even man like
Wait,
Brent,
how much debt are they in?
your
What did you
spokesman, your fan base spokesman, man like Brent, aka the former dodgy copper,
The
he
Nottingham
says
Forest
you're
fan.
in debt as well. You're the Forest fan. Man
Right,
like
anyways,
Brent.
can I now respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can't
If
respond.
by that logic, the debt thing is overused because by your logic, you're in debt because Reyes isn't going to get paid 70 million like that. You're going to pay it over 4 or 5
Those
years,
can't
aren't you?
even fucking stay in the
So
stream,
you're not going
bro.
to pay. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you're in debt by that logic. Yeah, we got 300 million in transfer debt, like almost every fucking club in the world or big club in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? Chelsea have probably got about 600 million in transfer debt because they're paying off Mudryk, Enzo, and all them other deals. Oh, Enzo was over 8 years, wasn't it? Do you get what I'm saying? Every club's got that. Secondly, the other 500 million is a complete debt that's illegal now, where the Glazers stole the football club and then put us into 500 million pound in debt, which had nothing to do with us, that they never paid off. That's not our fault. That's their fault. They should be arrested for that. It's now illegal. You cannot buy a football club the way they
now
built
it's
a
legal,
football
but
club.
at the time, just
Yeah,
because
so it's not our fault. We don't have to pay that off. We're not allowed to. We don't have to pay off. They don't want to pay off. That's their fault.
We're talking
We
about
don't have to
debt.
pay off.
What about 1.5 billion that Barca are in debt?
Yeah,
Bro,
Barcelona. Hold on. Barcelona are in actual
don't
debt
care.
because they owe their players contracted agreements they should have paid
What
them
about
off.
the 10
They are
days?
paying. Frankly, they're still paying Leo Messi's wages. That's their actual debt. Our debt.
This is the last year, though.
corrupt
This is the
ownership.
last year of that happening, though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the
After
guy's
this
been at 2
season-
other clubs. What do you mean this is the last year?
Yeah,
The fuck?
no, but it ends in 2025. I don't know if it's gonna end this month or the end of 2025, but this is the last year we're paying Messi.
This is
Bro,
all
this guy's in the Burger League and you're still fucking paying him, bro. You're paying him.
Hey,
to be in the
listen, bro.
Burger
Hey,
League.
respect my goat, bro. Listen, bro. He can
Bro,
get
you're
Respect
going
the ego.
from
He's
by my
not. He's
goat,
not.
bro.
He left one Farmers League to go into another Farmers League. Come on, relax.
Listen, bro. Hey, respect the goat, bro. You know what I'm saying? He could do what he wants, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
Hey,
can't
Messi.
wait for him.
Hey, Messi will. Hey, don't worry, bro. Liam.
No,
Liam.
Zizou's the goat. Zizou's the goat. Zizou's
Bro,
the
his
goat.
team sucks.
Zizou.
Yo, Liam.
Zizou's
Inter
the
Miami
goat.
or mid?
Zizou's the goat.
Zizou's the
Not-
goat.
not-
Fair enough.
Like
bro.
this guy.
Not CR40, not CR40, not freaking Little Munchkin, who's now playing in.
Listen, you put some more respect on players that
guy,
are bigger
bro.
than your club and more successful than your football club, mate. Because
Whatever,
Ronaldo and
whatever.
Messi
I
have both won
couldn't
more
care
than your
less.
entire
I-
football
I-
club. So hold
I
that.
couldn't
They've
care
both
less.
won more than your
I couldn't
entire
care less.
football club.
UFT.
Hold
Yeah.
that.
couldn't care less.
They've won
I
more than
couldn't
your
care
entire
less.
football club. Both
Yeah,
of
and I
them.
don't care about your satanic club, man. Pay off your
Yeah,
debts,
you're,
and then
that's ironic from your club, mate.
you're
130
ruthless
charges.
leaking. You got rats on the pitch.
Your,
Metaphor.
your stadium was paid for by the taxpayer. What are you talking about?
Yo, pause. Touchline.
paid off.
Let me
You
cook.
paid off.
Your club is on benefits.
We pay off our debt. We pay off our
Touchline.
debt.
Let me cook, bro. Listen, yo, Abdullah, bro. You said my club and you said United are dodgy, but I'm pretty sure that your club has like 115 charges. You know what I'm saying?
137, actually.
Brother, there's an
There you
update.
are.
Have you read the charges?
Hey, what
Have you
the
read
shots on another one?
Have you read the charges? Have you read the charges? Have you read the charges? Answer the question.
No,
Have you read
I
the charges?
haven't.
No, you
I
haven't.
don't know.
I have read some of the
With-
charges.
with-
Yes, I've read
with-
some of the
with all due
charges.
respect- with all due respect, it's only 6 major charges. The rest is just non-cooperation.
Right, so still
Okay,
charges,
that's
isn't it?
6 major charges, bro.
Just only 6 major charges. And when we get found innocent, I expect an apology from all your rivals.
You're not gonna get innocent, bruv. You're gonna pay the fucking judge off.
Yeah,
No, because it's an independent panel. Like,
And
come
I'm
on.
gonna be real. I'm
Where's
gonna be
the logic
shameless,
in that?
bro. Yo, Abdullah, I'm gonna be shameless, bro.
Oil speak,
My
bruv.
club knows how to get to court. You know what I'm saying? Court is our home, bro. We live
Exactly.
there. We're
More charges than fucking City.
But your
don't
club,
accuse me.
y'all don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna tense up the court. You guys haven't
You're
been
just
King
as dodgy
Von
as my
jealous,
club.
bro.
You're just
King
as
Von jealous, bro.
you're just at least I'm alleged. You are found guilty for the Nigera case.
No, they didn't get
No,
found.
no. We got off that. But we have a different one. I can't lie.
So yeah.
Listen, bro, this is
Bro,
like the
we got
mafia,
the
bro.
next
Listen,
day,
Gio,
bro.
this is like the mafia telling the cartel
Hey,
you're
listen,
corrupt.
bro.
Do you know
Listen,
what I'm
you know what it is,
You're a
bro?
drug dealer, man. You're a drug dealer.
When I
That's
see
it,
another
bro.
report, bro.
If it wasn't, I'm telling you this, if it wasn't for my Middle Eastern owners and other Middle Eastern owners, London is finished. If it wasn't for my Middle Eastern owners and other Middle Eastern owners,
It's got nothing to do with football, though,
the
has it?
UK's done.
Bro,
In terms
I
of
don't
That
care
ain't,
about
well, that ain't
economics.
true. That ain't true.
economics.
But,
It's true. It's
Bro,
true. It's
I
true.
don't
It's a
care.
fact.
This is
It's a
shameless,
It's not
fact.
true.
It's a fact.
Listen,
Who
when I
owns
London-
Heathrow Airport?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually
Who
agree
owns
with
Heathrow
that.
Airport?
He's
A lot of
lying.
the owners in the Premier
That has
League,
nothing to do with
they
football
have-
Bro,
anyways.
listen.
Who owns Heathrow Airport? It's economics. It's not politics, but it's
Right.
economics.
Yeah,
Cool,
21%
London-
owned
they
by
own
a-
Heathrow
Heathrow Airport. Doesn't mean London
Yo,
will be
Abdullah, I'm
finished.
gonna keep it real with you,
It's
bro.
finished.
Touchline, bro. When I
No,
see
no,
the
Touchline,
Russians
you're missing
going to
the-
court
the
for some
understood
You
It's
kicked out
reports,
the
not
Russians. You kicked out the Russians, who contributed a
Bro,
lot.
he's talking about saying that's got nothing to do with football, by the way. You're not proving your point.
No, Touchline. Do you know why he brought it up? He's saying because in general, even if in the Premier League, right, a lot of the owners, don't show a lot.
But this guy
Yeah,
can't
he
even
might
make a
have
point.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Zero, your Wi-Fi gotta go to court, bro. You know what
Bro,
I'm
this
saying?
Wi-Fi's moving like Al Hilal transfer league.
Listen, bro. Free my guy Zero, bro.
No. He's moving like this
No,
guy.
no,
You
no.
know,
Greek
saying
guy.
halal.
No, I'm back. Bro, I had to switch to hotspot.
You ain't back, bro.
Because I'm
Still
having
can't see you.
I've actually had enough.
Bro,
You
yo,
can't see me
listen.
on Cena?
All I'm saying,
Yes.
I don't
I'm
care
sorry.
how shameless this sounds, bro. But listen, when I see reports of my club, you know what I'm saying, going to court for whatever reason, I just smile now because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We've been there 50 times. We made it out all 50. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to happen. My club always
Listen,
finds a
me-
way, bro.
Me and
No, I'm
Zero and
saying-
Liam can't relate, bro. And well, to be fair, Prime's club got a bit of.
I mean, to be honest, Touchline, I'm pretty sure in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
days,
Don't put Zero in there, bro. Z is
It's all
fucking
legit
First days,
success.
you're related,
It's
Touchline.
all
Listen,
legit
walk on, bro.
success.
Listen.
Man said legit success on the Fergie days. Is that what we talk about? Are we sure?
Yeah, don't speak on
100%.
that touchline.
100%. You've
Okay.
got no proof of anything, brother. And
No, I don't know.
hold on. Abdullah. What is Fergie time? What is Fergie time? What is Fergie time?
No.
What is
What about the
Fergie
guy who's in charge of the refs? Who's in
What is
charge of the
Fergie
refs
time?
in the Premier League?
What is Fergie time? What is
Pay
Fergie
off the
time?
refs. Don't chat to
What
me
is
about
Fergie
refs.
time? Tell me what
Okay,
Fergie time is. What is Fergie time?
okay. I'll tell you from
What
what
is
I've
Fergie
heard,
time? You
Touchline.
can't
I'm
answer the
telling you.
question.
I'm
Look,
telling you. Wait. Touchline, instead of talking.
No, I'm
actually,
asking Abdullah because he said Fergie time. So what is Fergie time? Why can't I answer the question?
I'm
'Cause he doesn't
talking
know.
about 90s and 2000, early 2000s. There, I've said.
Is it our fault you couldn't defend the back post?
What do you mean?
There you go. Hold that. Shut up.
Wait, what? Wow, bro, you didn't even. You said it so quickly.
Oh my
What?
Is it my fault? Is it Fergie and the rest fault that you lot couldn't defend the back post? Is it our fault?
I
You
can
lot
say
couldn't
the
defend
same
back post?
argument with
It's not your
Manchester
fault. It's not your
City
fault.
winning and everybody else winning. What?
No,
It's
you
the
can't.
same thing.
Bro, why am I
Same
can't.
argument for
Shots fired
everybody
at me,
else
bro.
that we say
Hey,
scam the game.
Abdullah. Anyways, see us waffling. Abdullah.
How am I
Yes or
not
no?
feeling
Do
okay,
you know what
bro?
Fergie time is? Do you know what Fergie time is?
I know what I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was.
There you go.
I
So
know the term.
don't say you know.
Hold on,
I know
hold
the
on,
term.
hold on,
I know
hold
the
on.
term.
Touchline, let me guess at least. Fergie time is when you guys got what, plus 8 minutes? You know what I'm saying? And you guys
Yes,
probably
that's
scored a late goal.
The biggest lie ever. Fergie time is literally just injury time called Fergie time because we were clutching injury time. Yeah.
No.
And in fact,
You had extra minutes until you
hold
scored a
on.
goal.
No,
Until
it's
you
not.
scored a goal.
Oh,
It's
Lee,
not.
prepare what he's
Until
gonna say.
you
Prepare. He's
scored a
gonna
goal.
bring it up.
Let me finish.
You scored a
Let me finish.
goal.
You know what? Yeah. Hold on. In extra time, right? In the 90s and the noughties, I believe, Liverpool and Arsenal both scored more goals in injury time than us. So it's all a myth that Fergie time and he paid the refs and all this stuff. What does that even mean?
Brother, I'm gonna
He
be
paid
real.
the refs for an extra minute.
Touchline. You know what Fergie time is? Fergie time is
motherfucker. This motherfucker. He had to bring it up. He had to bring it up.
Neymar's a dog, bro.
This
You got finesse.
motherfucking bastard had to bring it up.
Zier, your Saudi club got
Yeah,
finesse.
no. Can I ask you a question? What made you so obsessed with Al Hilal in a European heavyweight? I want to know.
This guy's
What
a
made you
hater.
so obsessed? Bro, because of you, we had to deflect from Nico Williams news, bro. Or Zani
For real.
news, because he had to bring
Wait,
up
you
Al
still
Hilal.
talking, bro? feel like you're reading me
Look
a-
what you put in your background.
Bro, I feel like you're reading me a poem, bro. I'm bored.
Man said kick him out.
Yeah, and I'm bored. Yeah, and I'm fucking bored of your Al Hilal slander. Fuck out of here, scum.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Cry river. By the way, if Al Hilal make it further than Bayern, bro, I'm gonna call Bayern now, and I'm gonna
Oh
call
yeah,
Lille.
all right, mate.
Same
Next
breath
dumb
as
point.
calling out
That's
Bayern.
like saying you
I
don't
will
pay
call
referees.
out.
That's
No.
like
There's
you
no
don't
paying
pay
referees. Al
referees,
Hilal
bro.
just play better football than most of the Saudi league.
Gio,
every
bro,
single
help me out here,
Bro,
This
it got to a point.
This guy,
It
right?
got to a
This
point,
guy.
bro.
Wait,
It got to a
this
point. We
guy.
win our
This
league
guy.
titles
This
because
guy.
teams
This guy.
bottle it, bro. We
Five,
win
bro.
our league titles because teams bottle.
Five.
Bro, you know what's so funny, right? What's funny is one of our league wins, we bought a player from Al Ittihad when they were leading the race, then actually overtook them towards the end of the season when they were comfortably leading. That's how shit Al Ittihad were, bro. So instead of calling out the Hilal referee thing, how about you call out the losers, bro? Call out the fucking losers. Yeah, that don't know how to
Fair
fucking
point.
hold on to a lead. Fraud. I never understood
got a
these
point.
people, bro.
Ahmed, you got
These
a point.
people lack standards when they bring up these little dumb arguments. I swear to God, bro. Get a life. Anyway.
I have a life, bro.
Clearly you do, because you clearly
Clearly you
putting
do, bro.
Neymar
That's why you
images
don't
in your
even fucking
background as having a life, right? Thinking about Neymar while you're sleeping is definitely
To be fair, it's not really that. It's not that bad. Come on.
thinking
But
of
the most-
Neymar's minutes.
It's
being
not that
played
bad,
in
man.
it.
He's the most overrated
having a
Brazilian
life
of all
for you, man.
time. He's the most
What?
overrated Brazilian of
Bro,
all time.
I can't lie, bro.
He is,
Bro,
man.
what is
He
wrong
is.
with you, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
What
like
you
him.
say? You
He's the
keep
most
on you.
overrated.
No, I don't like
the most
Neymar too,
overrated-
but I'm defending my
he's the-
club from this
He's the
fraud
most overrated
action
Brazilian of all
behavior.
time. So
Most
I
overrated Brazilian. Brother, did you watch Neymar, bro? This guy is probably like a top
bro,
5
he
talent.
needed his daddy
Who was
Messi.
that,
He needed
bro?
that. He needed his daddy, that little munchkin that used to your greatest ever player, and he needed his cannibal
What?
uncle in Cannibal
No,
Suarez.
come on. Hey, I know Messi's a
Without
beast, bro.
without them two, he has no career.
That's
And
cap, bro.
with
I've seen
Xavi and-
Neymar. No,
Xavi and
I'm not,
Iniesta
bro.
and
We're not
Busquets
doing that.
made them as well.
I've seen Neymar. I've
he's
seen
the-
Neymar, bro.
he's-
I've seen
he's
El
like-
Clasico, bro. I've seen El Clasicos where Neymar legit takes over. I've seen El Clasicos where also Suarez takes over. I've seen Neymar when Messi was injured with 2 months, got a buzz cut, and nobody could stop him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sombrero flick, back of the net. You know what I'm saying? Against Villarreal. Neymar Jr. is the most unguardable player.
All he
Fresh
cared
birthday
about
cake.
was his sister's birthday. All he cared about was his sister's birthday.
And
Yeah,
guess
this
what?
shit's a
Who
fucking
cares?
red card. Oh, this is definitely a fucking red card.
Wait.
Yo. Big up to everyone in the chat though, and big up to everyone on the panel.
This
I'm not
fucking guy
rage baiting. This is just
definitely
my
deserves a red
general
card.
personal
No,
opinion.
this is rage bait, bro.
about
Okay,
Barca.
explain it. Hey, Zier,
Wallah,
actually,
I'm not rage baiting.
Wait.
I just
Let him
genuinely
Go.
look. I don't doubt his talent, but he didn't live up to the hype that people.
He'd be your best player ever.
I don't doubt his
Yes.
talent. I don't doubt his talent, but he just underachieved. That's why I call him overrated. Like he's a talent in terms of talent, he's one of the greatest. But in terms of overall, he's overrated. That's what I
maybe
mean.
achievements.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
hating.
but Abdel, that means you're saying his
Like,
legacy is
look,
overrated.
Can I just say?
I'm a-
Sorry. I was
ahead.
just saying, your thing of his overrated, everyone can agree he didn't get the most out of his talent.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can
100%.
agree with that. Too.
So he can't be overrated then because everyone agrees. We all agree that he was
Talent, but
talented. and didn't
overrated
use
in
it.
Yeah,
overall,
but touch on when
overall.
he's saying he's
Like,
overrated.
you
He's saying
talent
his
can-
legacy is
talent
overrated.
can only get you
Because
so
for you to have a
talent
top
can
legacy,
only
you
get
have
you
to
so
make
far.
best use of
Talent
your
can only
talent.
get you so
That's-
far. Like
I agree.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. No, this is a cap, bro. I remember legit when I was younger watching Neymar, and this guy, when we're up like 3-0 in games, would just take the piss, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude would start doing rainbow flicks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'll be
Clean
honest,
ones.
Eunice, I'll be honest with you, his mentality was just off it, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
When he moved
Neymar
to
gets way
PSG
too-
after 2 years and that major injury, and he decided to fuck around. He fucked.
No, I
like
won't lie.
I'm
At
even
PSG
PSG,
was
like.
dumb.
Even with PSG, I'm sorry, he fucked it. He fucked it.
I kind of blame PSG though. The way that they built their transfer models was bad around Neymar. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying?
No, do you know what it was? It was apparently from what I heard. From what I heard, I can't remember where I heard it from. Was obviously Neymar and Mbappe joined at the same time, innit? And obviously Neymar was like the guy when he signed, and Mbappe was on loan, right? But then Mbappe come back from the World Cup when he won the World Cup, didn't he? And they signed Mbappe for a complete deal for like 150 million. And then Mbappe became the main guy instead of Neymar.
But by the way, that's not really because by the way, Nasser Khalifi addressed it. Abdullah, you know this Qatari show called the CAS? He was on he done an interview there, and he talked about all the three transfers: Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. He said with Neymar, he joined, and he's prepared to join. Yeah, and his dad prepared to join. But if PSG did not rush the process because they were taking their time with it, if you remember, then he has other suitors looking at him. Like there were other clubs looking at Neymar. Real Madrid were looking at him. I think City were looking at him, if I'm not mistaken. And
I think we were linked with him. Yeah,
I think yes, he had other clubs looking at him, right? He said Mbappe joined in the same year. It was actually the easiest one, the Mbappe one. The Mbappe one.
Yeah, because he joined on loan. He joined on loan.
Yeah, he joined on loan. And then he said with Messi one, and then he said with the Messi one was the biggest struggle because Leonardo called him. He called him and he asked him, "Are you standing or sitting?" He said, and then he said, "I'm standing." He said, Leonardo told him, "Sit down." He said he sat down, right? And then he sat down and Leonardo told him the news. Leonardo, for those who don't know, was his director.
Yeah. Okay. Before Campos.
Yeah, exactly. So he tells him that we're getting Messi. And then Khalifi said, we don't have the funds for this. So I don't know if it's a good idea to get Messi. And Leonardo said, that's okay. We can take care of it. No problem. But he's leaving Barca, so we need to take care of it. Khalifi allowed him to do it. Did it. But guess what? Now he has to call Nike, Bitcoin, GOAT, all these sponsorship companies sponsoring PSG. And they had to ask him to finance the payment for Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar combined now. Imagine.
Nah, but bro, going back to Neymar,
that's what he said in that show, in that interview. So that is all these rumors taken down already. He said it all.
Yo, hold up. Abdullah, I gotta ask you a question then. So what do you think of Vinicius Jr.? Because this guy for Brazil, it's spooky. But he's winning still. So what do you say about him then?
Mateus Cunha is Brazil's best player.
Relax, touchline. Just because you just
he actually is performing wise.
Hold up. Yes, but that's just recency bias.
Let him speak first. I want to
hear recency bias. What was the question again? Sorry.
Yeah. So how do you rate Vinny's career then, bro?
Yes, underwhelming. I can't lie. It's very underwhelming, and that's being kind. Like it's bad. But let's be honest. He was always injured. I don't rate Richarlison. Stop making sense. I don't rate Richarlison. Relax. Come on, respect. I may have stinky ball knowledge. Oh, come on, I'm never taking.
أفكر شوي على الكلام اللي قلته تو. هذه الكلام عقلية ترى سيء.
Someone banned him. That's crazy.
No. I timed them out. I want him to think of what he said.
Like, relax with Charles.
Bro. That's Galil Adab. You know that Galil Adab?
Yeah, Galil Adab. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro. That's exactly what it was.
Yes.
So.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. But guys, I actually want to, because I don't want to keep the show running for too long. I don't even know if I'm still doing FCB show. It's fraud. So we have two more things to talk about. Touch, and I'm glad you're here. Actually, I want to talk about Gyökeres, bro. Like, what's going on with that, bro? Because there's so many news going on with him, with Sporting, and then the whole thing with Arsenal, which I don't even know what's going on there as well. And you guys, like,
well, I told you in the group chat when the news dropped, didn't I? In Football Mania group chat that we won't get it done like in the window that it was on, the Club World Cup window, innit? I said we weren't going to get done then. It will be in July when we get Gyökeres done because we're going to have to sell before we go in for him. And that's just, it's obviously, I don't know if you'd have seen the Ekatike news. Man United.
Yeah.
What'd you say, bro?
That window doesn't apply to you,
bro, what's his thing, bro? Everyone could buy. How do you think Liverpool bought Frimpong?
I don't think it's specific.
Liverpool bought Frimpong.
to be fair to Touchline, I don't think it's specifically to the teams that are participating in the Club World Cup. Anyone
Yeah, it's
can
not.
buy.
That's what.
Liverpool aren't in the Club World Cup, and they bought Florian Wirtz and Dumfries. Sorry,
Frimpong. But yeah, they also sold Trent, which means that if you could sell players, you can also buy players.
Yeah,
we could buy
To be
players.
fair, they didn't sell Trent. Trent went on a free. Oh wait, or did he pay the money?
No,
they did
compensation to get him early. To get him.
No, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
I figured.
But yeah.
A month early.
The news has dropped today that we've entered the race for Ekitike.
Oh, you're
I'm
finished, bro.
Yikes.
Why's that?
Say that again. Sorry, Touchline.
He's not Gyökeres. Nowhere near.
No. I'm saying I don't think we're going to get him. By the way, I think he'll go Liverpool or stay at thingy. I'm just saying what it's looking like is we're making contact with loads of strikers to make sure we've got an option. Because if Gyökeres says I want to go,
Big up, bro. Big up.
yeah. If Gyökeres wants to say, imagine Gyökeres says tomorrow, Arsenal come in for him, and he says I want to go Arsenal. Then and we've already gone in for Delat went to Chelsea. Gyökeres goes to Arsenal. We need options. So if we have to sign Ekitike, we have to sign him. Do you know what I'm saying? I personally think we'll wait until next month. We have to sell Garnacho. I think that's what we'll do. We'll wait till sell Garnacho. Anthony will be sold. Leverkusen or Betis will get him. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I imagine Ten Hag might come back for some of his boys. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. To be honest.
Yeah, because he wants
Goalkeeper, I don't think he'll come back for Onana because he got Fleck in from Brentford.
He's already bought a goalkeeper, so he ain't
from his corrupt agency, brother. I need to do a video on that, Liam. I need to do a video on that.
Oh, so is Fleck actually from his agency?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. A leopard doesn't change his spots, if that's the right saying. Yeah.
His first signing was from that corrupt agency.
Yeah. Who else?
Crazy.
Yeah, Garnacho, I don't know. I mean, if he wants
Garnacho will go Napoli, I think.
Yeah. I can't lie. I think it's going to be the dominance of Napoli the next few seasons because Juve are in the mud, unfortunately. AC Milan have finished beyond return. And you've got Inter Milan have finished as well because of what they're doing as well. So their only real competition is Juve. So yeah,
I know Gio's not here, right? Because he's muted. But what's going on? Because he told me they were in for Gyökeres and Osimhen, and they could sign both. He said they're not broke.
Yeah, they are. They're in them. They're in for them. Because I've been following Juventus news. Yeah, they are in for him for Osimhen. They've been tracking and contacting him as well. And Gyökeres.
Yeah, but this Osimhen thing, I don't see happening unless the guy actually, because the guy being his wage demand, his financial demands, it's ridiculous. Like by the way, to this day, I still don't know why my Saudi club bent backwards paying extra money when we paid more than enough. Well, I still don't know. But anyway, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? When they could have used all that time to get somebody else. But it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yunus is back. What the fuck? Oh, shit. I thought he had to go. But I need to add him
I
back.
thought he had to go as well. That's why he said them goodbye, so.
Yeah, he said them. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. But one sec. Let me add you back, Yunus. Just one sec, bro. But yeah, what were we saying about the Gyökeres thing? What were we saying, though?
I think he ends up at United. I don't think Arsenal. I think they're going to get...
No, I don't think he'll go United. I don't think he'll go United or Arsenal because in terms of first of all Arteta, I don't think Pep can. I don't think Arteta can handle egos. He just wants people he can control. It's simple as you can clearly see it with the type of talent he's been attracting. I don't know about United in terms of the Gyökeres deal.
Yeah,
is it likely? Yes, but is it very likely? I don't think so. I would give them
hold on.
Max.
The thing is, Gyökeres' agent met with Arsenal, but no one actually knows what that was for because no one can tell me that's just for Gyökeres. I mean, it's a good chance it's for Gyökeres, but that is also an agency. They also have other clients that it could be about.
Yeah, agreed.
So no one actually knows what it's about.
Yeah, true.
I think he's going United. I think when the news dropped, United are calling him every day, according to Fabrizio. I think we're going to sign him. I think we just got to wait. I think we just got to patiently wait. I think in Mbeumo, I'm not stressed. My thing is, I've not seen us link with a midfielder yet. A credible source has not linked us with a midfielder other than Edison.
Edison's going Saudi.
Yeah, but well, that's not confirmed yet, is it? You know what I'm saying? We could end up getting him. I don't know.
Same as
No, by the way,
same as Gyökeres.
Yeah, I never said Gyökeres is
No,
confirmed.
no,
I said
no,
I
no,
think
no.
we'll get him.
Abdullah, I don't see it. Abdullah, معليش. Gyökeres, I don't see it. And Ederson, I mean, the news has died down about him over here. So you still have a
I
chance.
can't lie. I think if he's, I think we could get him because it looks like Gundogan's going to Galatasaray as well. So and Bernardo.
Yeah, but isn't Gundogan's replacement supposed to be Reinders?
No, and I think we need midfielder depth. So it'll be one in, one out policy. Because we're already getting rid of. These are just adding to the squad. After these 4 signings, 4 or 5 signings, it's going to be a 1 in, 1 out policy, and then Gundogan's going to be out, and then we're probably going to add in terms of a midfielder. So I would take it. To be fair, I'll take it. I don't rate Ederson that much, but it's better than the grandfathers slash uncles that we have. The Kovacic is going to have to stay whether we like it or not because he's out for 3 months and no one's going to buy him injured unless they want to take a risk. So I generally think probably Gundogan and Bernardo probably leave, or one of them two at the bare minimum leave. So yeah.
Fair enough. But you know what? I would have said about Gyökeres though. I would have said about Gyökeres, and I've said it for a bit. I thought personally, because nobody was looking at him other than United, and even the United one was in and out. I low-key thought he was going to stay at Sporting because they had Champions League. However, the news that come out about him having issues with the whole, Sporting because of like the fact that they're not letting him go for the release clause like they agreed, and it's
he's refused to pay for
100 million.
But that's
the fact that they have these issues definitely.
He done a Harry Kane. He done a Harry Kane. He done a Harry Kane. Basically, you had
but bro, to be fair to Gyökeres, unlike Harry Kane, the release clause is actually there, so Sporting is in the wrong. If the release clause is there, then you actually have to let him go for that release clause.
Yeah, I swear he got lowered this summer to 65 mil.
No one's.
I'm telling you, there is a release clause. Touchline. You guys could get him on a release clause.
Yeah, but are you actually going to pay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't want to pay. We don't want to pay his release clause because we don't want to. Because obviously, release clause is straight money that you don't pay it in installments. You pay it. Yeah, we don't want to pay that.
You pay over it. So that's your problem.
Oh, you want installments?
Yeah, that is our problem.
It's whether you want to pay it or not. If you want him badly, then you're gonna have to pay him full, or you're gonna pay.
Because with Cunha, we paid his release clause, but they let us pay it in 3 years. They let us pay it in 3 years. So
I don't know if that's gonna happen with Sporting.
No, it probably won't. Because Portuguese clubs are good at selling, innit? So
the way they rinse people, especially Benfica, they rinse a lot.
Yeah, but I think Benfica have made the most money ever from signing players. Something along those lines. So we need to just. I just be patient. I'm not worried about the signing. I actually think we're going to do some good business this summer. I actually think, obviously, Liverpool and City are already miles ahead of us. We're not looking at them two, so we're just looking at Chelsea, Newcastle, and Aston Villa. And a minute, we've done better business than all of them.
I never asked you such like, do you rate Amarin?
I need to see more.
Fair enough.
Need to see more.
A lot of your fan base seem to like be his fanboys. You know, the people that were simping for Ten Hag, they're simping for Amarin just because he speaks well and supposedly they fancy him and stuff like that. So I don't know what's wrong with your fan base. Because they do. Because because he speaks well, some people find him good looking and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong.
Listen, I mean, he's nicknamed the poet, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Let him
there's a guy on Twitter. Who was called Ten Hag era and then changed his name to Amarin era.
Yeah, that guy's a weirdo, bro. Them type of people are weirdos, bro. That's why I don't use that app anymore. That app's full of weirdos.
That's not the fact. Yeah, that's not the fact. But you know what, though? Prime, I see you here and you haven't spoken. I actually want to know what you think of this because, I mean, a lot of clubs, even your club at one point was linked, and I don't know what happened there. And now looks like, man's going through with Sporting, you get me? So who's really getting him? I mean, what's your thoughts, Prime?
Who are you talking about? Gyökeres?
Yeah, Gyökeres.
I don't know. I think he might end up going to Barca or maybe an Italian team.
No, he's not coming here, bro.
Yeah, Juve are linked to
They're too stingy, Barca.
No, not even that. We just
Bro,
don't.
they
got
won't
him.
even be able to fucking
No,
register.
plus you're keeping Leo. The fact you're keeping Leo, I'm like, yeah, you're not getting.
No, they would. They just get an extra monthly to register him.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Corruption,
No,
bro.
this is the thing with Gyökeres, bro. Like, legitimately, our sporting.
He's the perfect Aliwa replacement. Perfect.
You know what it is?
I know
though?
that's why I would take him, bro.
Yeah, but bro, we're going for a left winger, and Deco's already downplayed Gyökeres, like legitimately quotes, not rumors, legit quotes. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
you're getting Perisic, bro. Flick is trying to make you buy him.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I've been pushing the agenda. Perisic.
Oh
man.
yeah. No, Perisic might come, but it depends.
Bro,
It's
you're
gonna be
getting Gnabry
after the FFP.
And
Bro,
Goretzka.
I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro. There's a lot of rumors of Barca, but listen, when it's Gyökeres, we're not getting it. I'm telling you that for free. You know, a lot of casuals who, I'm saying it's not their fault. They're not Barca fans. You know, they're not always checking the news. We're not getting Gyökeres. The only way we get Gyökeres is if he stayed at Sporting for one more year, because then we're looking for a striker next year to
You're
replace.
not going for Isak then.
We're
Yeah, I
gonna
think you're
go.
going for Isak next year.
It's probably Isak.
Then again,
Right
can
now,
they
I
afford
think
him?
that could be PSG. I actually think that could be PSG, bro.
listen, bro.
No,
right
no,
now,
PSG are going to get Greenwood.
maybe. But no, bro. The
Yeah,
two
we'll
rumors
see.
are
Yeah,
it's
let's see if they
Isak
fit
and
that, bro.
also Julian Alvarez.
Oh no,
bro.
Nasser Khalifi doesn't give a fuck. Trust me, Nasser Khalifi won't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
we know that, bro. That's why.
When
he's
it comes
got all
to
of the
Julian
sponsors.
Alvarez, I think Prem fans should forget him.
No, no,
he's not
because
gonna
bro,
come
he
back.
cares about football, bro. It's a different conversation.
No, he cares about ruining football.
Anyway.
Bro. That's what he cares about.
No, but like we're not gonna. I don't
okay,
think we're gonna get Gyökeres. I think it's gonna be Alvarez or Isak, bro.
Yeah, I think it'll be Alvarez.
I think it's more likely to be Isak than Alvarez because Alvarez has just joined.
Bro,
No, I think next summer. I think next summer
if you
Alvarez.
pay for the money, bro, Rodri left
think-
Atletico Madrid after 1 year. Like
I think Alvarez. I think Alvarez will go next summer to Barcelona.
Yeah, but hold on, Nunes. Alvarez
he'll
is
come back
different
to-
to Rodri because Alvarez cost him 90 million.
Alvarez won't come to, and all the Prem fans, he won't come back to England because let's be honest, the weather in England is shocking, and he is not going to come back to England considering he's South American.
bro,
He
and the
loves
thing is
hot
that
weather.
Alvarez's agents, like whenever they speak about
Listen,
Barca,
if he wants to come to Man United, we'll get him
He's not
some
going.
built-in thing.
going
Built-in.
United.
He's not coming back. He's not coming back to the United condom. He's not coming back to the United condom. He's
Wait,
not.
he-
I don't blame him.
You know-
In fact, at Old Trafford, we'll make Old Trafford. We'll give it a massive, nice new sun ray. So we'll have some. I'm sure the Glazers.
Bro, you
can-
need to fucking leave.
If
If he's going to come back to the Premier League, he's going to go back to. He's going to go to Liverpool. If he's going to come back to the Premier League, he'll go to Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. We ain't gonna get him, bro. No chance.
I'm not gonna lie
That's
though.
iffy.
The thing is that's why I'm not really mad about the Gyökeres thing. The only way he comes to Barca is if he stays at Sporting, which I don't think is gonna happen. I think he's gonna leave the club. So
I think he
think
should go Madrid. I think he should go Madrid. To be fair,
you know what I said? Gyökeres, I've been saying that. I think you should go Liverpool. I don't know why Liverpool. There's not like what's it called, mad links with them, but like, brother, imagine Gyökeres, Salah. You know what I'm saying? That would cook, bro. I don't know whoever's on the left, bro. They can have, bro. They can have
Salah's
any
not
of us
the
on the left, bro.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Gyökeres and Salah, that's a lot of goals, bro.
Bro, who's going to be supplying Salah though? Because Verts is getting injured within the first week. Bro.
No, but by the way, that would just mean Salah would be supplying Gyökeres. That's the point.
No, and not even
That's-
that. You have Wirtz as a playmaker, and your left winger have like a playmaker left winger. Don't have a guy who's goal centric, and then that's two playmakers and two scorers. Like that's crazy. I can't even lie.
Well, yeah, but I'm with this Sam here. That's scary.
Bro, imagine if Gyökeres lands Liverpool. Oh my, I can't have that. I need him to go to United, bro, or Chelsea. You know what I'm saying?
I need him to go Chelsea. To be fair,
Nah, bro. With
Why
I
Arne
think
Slot-
he should go to Chelsea. And if he goes Arsenal, I don't think he fits the style of play that they try to play because they don't play that type of style of play. Arsenal
Don't play good football at all, bro.
Yeah, they play
Nah.
terrorism.
Bro,
They play
Arteta
terrorism.
this year, I'm calling it. Arteta's getting sacked this year, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's not. There's
He's
zero
never going
chance
to
in
get
this.
sacked. He's
No,
never
he'll
going to
stay
get sacked.
there and then
year.
he'll go to your club, bro.
Huh? My club.
Inshallah, that happens.
Oh, for the love, bro. Don't say
I
that.
swear down, I will celebrate. Imagine him
No,
at
no,
your
no.
football club.
No,
A
bro.
satanic manager suits a satanic club.
Bro, you know
Exactly,
what?
bro.
That's punchline.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? He suits that club because that club always loves to complain about refs, and he sits there complaining about refs. You know what I'm saying?
The size of the
That's cap.
ball.
Wait, hold on. That's cap. Let me tell you why. Hansi Flick.
Yunus, after your point, we need to get back to Prime. Answer the question.
Hold on. Real quick, here, bro. Bro, Hansi Flick legitimately barely complained this year. My players did not complain.
Barely complained.
Because they won the league. Because they won the league. If they finish second, you'll hear him complain about it.
When
There's nothing to
Xavi,
complain about.
actually. Hey, well, hold up. When Xavi Hernandez was complaining, I was legitimately like, I was on YouTube, but I was like, yo, this guy needs to stop complaining. You know what I'm saying? And also, that's part of the reason why he got sacked. Because whenever we lose, he would complain about the little things. You know, so I don't think that's true, bro. You complain about refs. What are you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, now we move to Prime. Yeah, Prime, you were gonna say, bro. You muted, brother.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, as I was saying with Gyökeres, I think to Barca or a Serie A club would probably be a good move for him. Because when I look at the other clubs in the Prem, Liverpool just spent big money on Wirtz. I don't know if they're going to spend big money again on another striker like a Gyökeres. However, they are linked to Etitike, so who even knows what could happen with them. Gyökeres doesn't suit Arsenal at all, or at least the way Arteta wants to play. That's why he wants Sesko heavily. However, Sesko, even though he fits the profile, he's just not a good player himself. With Chelsea, who knows? But I still think that we could end up getting Osimhen towards the end of the window. So instead of Gyökeres. And United, I don't know. I think they should be more smart than spend the bag on Gyökeres. However, if they do, I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's going to work out for them. But yeah, if Gyökeres was smart, he'd go to a Serie A club like a Juve or something. Or
Juve were linked to them. So
I thought he would stay another year if it comes to the worst case. However, he has come out. Something came out that he said he wants to leave, but then he also posted on Instagram that he's going to speak on certain things or that there's lies.
Oh
being said
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that is true. Yes.
I don't know who even knows, but I don't know. He's a goal scorer, but when you look beyond the numbers and you look at how he's scoring goals, like, I don't know. It seems kind of fake. He reminds me of like a flat track bully, which is good. Like he's got like the knack and the muscle memory of scoring goals. A lot of goals he scores are kind of like scrappy, which I guess fine, but I don't know how necessarily that will translate to the Prem. I think he'd need to join a club that just create an abundance of chances. It's kind of like in 2021, that summer window when Haaland was available. I didn't want Chelsea to sign Haaland because we didn't have enough creators in our team to consistently supply him with chances to succeed. You look at Man City, and people say Haaland doesn't fit Man City's play, but they create an abundance of chances that he's bound to score. With a Gyökeres, I think it's kind of
that is true. Yeah, that is true. I agree with that 100%.
I think
Prime. That's exactly why I'm saying if Gyökeres lands at Liverpool, he will still cook. You know what I'm saying? They're too good of a team. They create too many chances that he's gonna score goals. You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like Salah will now create more than ever before, and then you're gonna have Wirtz create as well.
And bro,
it's not.
Funny. It's funny because I look at Gyökeres and I think he's a Bayern Munich type of striker. It's funny because you guys have Kane.
No, by the way, Prime, Liam and I, we've been saying this. He is a Bayern type striker, and that's why if there was an opportunity to get rid of Kane, it would have been time to do it. But the problem is, we have bigger things to worry about. So that's why.
I know. That's why, like, it doesn't make sense now. You guys are getting him, but however, he is the sort of profile that fits what you guys are supposed to be.
100%. Yeah, I agree with you. I will tell you this though: if he stays at Sporting, which I doubt he will, I could see us get him. If he stays one more year,
maybe
because then we get rid of Kane.
I think if he's smart himself, he should wait it out. It's not just he doesn't need to necessarily leave because his options are, from his perspective, are not really the best. If I'm picking between a bad Man United, Chelsea aren't really in for you. What? Who else? Arsenal are not going to spend the money to buy you because Arteta doesn't want you. The other big clubs who will need a striker are probably a year or two away. I would wait it or go to a Serie A club. Like
no, but that's the thing, Prime. You're absolutely right because if he waits a year, I think Bayern would be in for him next year. I think Barca would be in for him. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So like that's two teams that now if they're in, bro, those are good. Those are really good options. But I mean, the way the reports are sounding, it looks like he's adamant to leave right now. So that's why I think like he's probably gonna go United now at this point. It looks like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. If he goes to United, he's gonna flop heavily, and not even because he will do bad per se in terms of him being a bad player, but United, like whatever touches them, just seems to die post Fergie. So I think if he's smart, he won't go there.
No.
And
You
if
know
United are
I
smart,
wouldn't say that.
if United are smart. Also, if United are smart, they won't buy him. They'll actually plan.
United need midfielders.
Hold on.
Midfielders.
Hold on. Prime, name the top 3 players since Fergie left.
in United or Prem?
What do you mean top 3 players?
Like for Man United, name the top 3 players since Fergie left. Or top 3 signings, I say.
What does top 3 signings in relation? What is your point?
Just name the top 3 signings. Just name the top 3 signings, and I'll tell you the point.
Pogba's there.
In relation to well, yeah, but Pogba also.
Well, like Pogba, Ronaldo, and
Pogba's not in there. Pogba's not in there, probably.
Huh?
You can't.
Why would Pogba in there? 90 million he left for free.
No,
Prime,
but I'm just talking
cool.
about he was
I'll just
we're
name one.
talking on paper. No, but touchdown.
Cool.
Before you signed him, you all expected him to come.
No, we're not talking on paper. We're talking top 3 signings. Come
Bro,
on,
I'm
man.
just
No
talking
one said
about
on
the
paper. I wasn't.
No.
It would be Pogba.
Because
It
you
would
also
be
have to
Maria.
touch
It
base on
would be
expectation.
Falcao.
You have to touch
Like, what are we doing here? No, we're not. Yeah, even your internet doesn't agree with you, mate. Who said we're talking on? Do you know what I'm saying? Right, Prime. The last player we signed from Sporting was Bruno, right? He didn't die. He hasn't died since Fergie left. He's actually probably been highly rated. Do you get what I'm saying? He's one of the best midfielders in the Prem. So clearly, when people sit there and say, obviously strikers have been bad from that league, innit? But Ruben Diaz hasn't been bad for Man City, has he? Nuno Mendes hasn't been bad for PSG.
We're talking about attackers.
Bruno Fernandes hasn't been bad. Ronaldo came from that league. Nani came from that league.
Attackers from abroad.
Okay.
When Chelsea touched them,
hold on. Touchline asked me a question. So I think it's fair that you guys probably shouldn't speak and let me answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
All just talking over each other doesn't make a good cohesive stream. Post Fergie, when United sign, when they go out and splash big money on players with big expectations, they don't live up to it. And it's not even necessarily because those players themselves are bad. It's just because you guys are just not like Rand Popling. You also don't have a good enough team to allow those big players to actually perform to their level. I don't think that's ridiculous to say. You're talking about Bruno, but fair enough, I guess. But like, Bruno's also not really that good either. But whatever. Like, he hasn't really scored a lot of goals since his first one.
He scored 100 goals.
Yeah, but I mean, like since his last 2 seasons or so, or his first 2 seasons or so, he hasn't really been scoring the volume of goals that he normally tends to get. But also with Bruno, this United team also isn't great either, so it doesn't really.
That's what I was about to say.
But regardless of all of that, like you can try and argue against it because it's your club, and I get it, fine. But like post Fergie, your big money signings, your big like stature players or signings, whatever, they haven't lived up to expectations. A lot of them have flopped or underwhelmed. So
that's not wrong there.
That's not, and that's exactly what I'm saying. You can talk about Ruben Diaz. You can talk about Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz joined Man City. Look how brilliantly they ran. You can.
No, I was talking about in terms of like people sit there and say from the Portuguese league they flop.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about just the Portuguese league. But if you want to talk about Portuguese league, Cristiano Ronaldo and Nani was signed how many years ago to Man United? That's a weird argument to make. Ruben Diaz joined Man City and they are ran brilliantly. So that's also a weird point to make. I'm talking about
being run better.
You're taught what?
I think we're being run better. I think we're
you're not being run better than Man City. Or
no, I'm saying being run better than we were than we were in the past. Yeah.
I mean, I disagree. I don't really think Idiots are that good. But regardless of that, I think if Gyökeres is smart, he just wouldn't go to Man United if he was smart. But again, if United sign him, I just don't necessarily think it's going to work out for you guys because, like, yes, fine. Gyökeres on paper looks great, and Buemo looks great. Cunha, I don't really rate highly, but whatever. Like that's fine, I guess. But the rest of your team, like, you don't really have a quality midfield. Are you going to play Ahmad at right wing back? Fair enough. Your left wing back is Dorgu. He's not that good. You still have Onana in goal. Your defense consists of what? De Ligt. Does he necessarily even stay fit? Maguire looks like your best defender right now, which is saying something. I like Euro, but he's still
No one
young.
does. No, he doesn't.
And
No, he
the
doesn't.
expectation shouldn't be the big expectation shouldn't be put on Euro because it's not fair on him. He's still young, even though I rate him. And Mazzuari is consistent, but like he's nothing special. That's your team. And regardless of all of that, you still have Amorim, and who is awful. So, yeah, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that Gyökeres, if he's smart, he shouldn't go to Man United from his perspective.
Yeah, well, guys, you know
Anything
what?
anything I said you disagree with?
I mean,
Other than,
I hear what
Euro.
I understand. No, we hear what
Other than
Oh,
Euro,
you're also Maguire. Sorry, Maguire being the best centre back. I don't disagree with that, but and the
well,
other one is
Bro,
my
let me
opinion.
hear
Innit?
speak, bro.
he has.
I
Well,
guess-
he
I
that's
guess
the
we
way
gotta prove you
he's
wrong.
performing, and the way United fans talk about him the back end of the season, the last season. That's what they will say. But it's cool because De Ligt has massively underwhelmed. He was brought
No,
in.
De Ligt was better. De Ligt was better
in-
before he got injured. De Ligt was
That's
sick.
fine, but he was brought in as this guy who was supposed to be a world-class center back, and you finished 15th. Like it's De Ligt hasn't been that great. He's underwhelmed.
Maguire was bought for
Not
80 million. It
Not
was bought for
saying
40.
that 85, yes, but Maguire, another big money signing that has underwhelmed. But De Ligt
Yeah,
was
I'm
meant
disagreeing with you on that point.
De Ligt was meant to be world-class, and he has underwhelmed as a signing. Don't think De Ligt has flopped. I think he will come good, but. Like
Zia.
again, that backs my point of a big money signing, big expectation signing.
Let Gio
That has
speak,
underwhelmed
man.
at Man United.
Unite the whole
That's-
fucking
you mean
that's-
that
again,
the
goes back-
fucker isn't even here?
Hold on, Zier.
Yeah, because he's fucking bored.
What? Okay, that goes back
Let
to
him
the
be on
point.
screen, and then I'll let him speak. Now go on, Prime.
It's over
I don't know
fucking
what you
Pro
guys are
Tour
doing.
or La Liga talk.
But that goes back to the points that I'm making about United. Like I think Gyökeres,
Boring.
like if he's smart, he shouldn't go. The way United don't even create quality chances like that. And Gyökeres, who is a volume goal scorer, like the same thing I said about Haaland, a volume goal scorer, you need to be creating chances consistently for him to be able to score consistently. Like what service is he going to be getting on a regular basis at Man United? Really?
Well, that's why if we get Ahmad and Buemo and Cunha and get another wing back, we'll have enough service for him, won't we?
I rate Ahmad, but I don't know if he stays fit consistently. Is he not a bit injury prone? Cunha,
He's
again,
not injury prone at all. He's not injury prone at all.
I think
He had one injury last season, and that was an accident. He literally fell on something in training. Sang on lines. His foot went into the ground.
Okay, that's fine. Let me finish. I'll interrupt you, please. Cunha, I think he is overrated, but he's joining Man United. He's going to get the PR. That's fine, whatever. I rate him Buemo, but he's a goal scorer, and I wonder who he's going to link up with. If he links up with Zerski, that probably is going to work out. That looks good. But what's going to happen with Højlund? I know he was linked to Inter Milan, but is he going to end up going, or is he going to stay and be your backup? You still have Onana in goal. Regardless of what players you sign, he's still a massive problem.
Right, but what if we sign a goalkeeper?
Okay, but are you going to sign one? Are you linked with one?
Yeah, we've according to Ben Jacobs, who's been very credible this window, he said that we've made contact with Emiliano Martinez's representatives to see what's going on with the situation, because obviously he was crying at the end of last season.
That's awesome. Martinez is not that good. That's awesome.
He's the top 5 goalkeepers in the league, mate.
He's not. He's massive.
Name me 5 better goalkeepers. Name me 5 better goalkeepers.
I don't rate him.
Okay, but name me 5 better goalkeepers.
There aren't that many quality goalkeepers in this league, so if he is,
So I'm right then.
Fine. But that doesn't take away from my point of me saying that he's not that good. He's massively overrated.
Maybe he's not, but he's availability-wise, he is in terms of what he's competing against.
Okay, but regardless, I don't know. We'll see with Man United. I don't trust Ineos or anything, and you still have your manager that's not good. But I don't know. We'll see. But with Gyökeres, again, if he's smart, he himself, he probably shouldn't leave. If good quality options are not there, or teams are not there to go to, he probably shouldn't leave. He should just stay. He should actually kind of learn from the Osimhen situation from last year and not really burn bridges with Sporting. Because if he ends up doing that and then he says he wants to leave and stuff and then he ends up not going, he's going to be screwed for a year. So I think he should just wait it out another season, score goals, and then next year go to like Bayern if they flog off Kane, or Barca if Lewandowski retires or something like that.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, this is kind of off topic, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared by that decision to just keep Lewandowski for another year. Not to keep him, but just as a starter. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's gonna be 37 in 2 months. You know, like if he has another great year, I'm gonna be honest. His longevity, low-key, has to be talked about. Because, like, a brother, if he cooks next season, has like 30 plus goals at 37 at a big club. You know
How
what I'm
long is
saying?
his contract?
To next year, yo, Catalan, relax, bro. I'm not hating on Loa, bro.
How long's his contract? When did it run out?
2026.
There you are.
Oh, so he's in his last year.
Yeah. To be honest, you know what I would do actually, bro? I'll probably, I don't know. Listen, you know what I would do, bro? I would probably re-sign him on another 1-year deal, and I would like to have him as a backup after. Like this is like his last year as a starter. But I would like him to be like a Joselu after, you know what I'm saying? Because Lewandowski, the few times off the bench, bro, he's looked fresh, bro. I can't lie. And he scored a lot of goals off the bench.
I'm surprised Barca don't just try and go for Gyökeres. Like, people can talk about Barca having financial problems or whatever. Barca always find a way. These big clubs will always
Yeah, I
find
know,
a way.
but dude, this is the problem. We're going for a left winger. We're going for a fullback. We went for a goalkeeper. It was already announced. Like, bro, we're not going to sign, like, if we went for a striker too, it's just not going to happen, bro. I'm going to be real with you. Like, we're going to sign a striker next year, bro. Like, they've been saying this for 2 years. That's what I'm telling you.
You want a left wing though this summer.
And by the way, for that tour, they would have to sell Lewa to get him in because of that rule they have. Like, it is what it is, man. But guys, before we end, because I do have to go to FCB show with Amar. I don't even know if Liam will join after that behavior just there. But it is what it is, Liam being a
What happened?
I don't know. He just dipped because we didn't let Gio. Bro, Gio literally didn't even open his cam and speak at all, bro. What do you want me to do, bro? Anyway, big up to him, but that's some fraud behavior. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, we need to talk about one more thing. Verts, it's done, nearly done. 150 million, they're actually paying it. You know what I'm saying? Edwards doing his thing. What are we saying, guys?
I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what he's gonna do.
No, it is here. I'm not trying to be a hater. I wouldn't hate Liverpool at all. I just don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a flop, bro. Like, hear me out. Even if he does good, I feel like it's not gonna be like 150 million good. You know what I'm saying? 150 million good means that you win a UCL within the next 2-3 years, and you win like 2 prems out of the next 4. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, and he cooks. Like, I'm gonna be real. I think Wirtz is an 85, 90 million player, bro. Max 100 to 150. That's on Liverpool, like, too. We got to say that, bro. Liverpool.
Yeah,
but the thing is, Eunice,
that's the going rate. That's the going rate.
That's not no going rate.
Some players you just got overpaid. Like, you lot overpaid for Griezmann, and you lot overpaid for Coutinho. So you have sometimes you just got overpaid. By the way, if he does flop, remember Zier was there when I first said it. Cherky's better than Wirtz. Yeah, I was the first one that said that before there was a debate, even before he was linked with City. So I want my credit when people watch this season and they see Cherky ball.
Yeah, but Touchdown, you were talking based on talent. That's obvious.
No, talent-wise,
it's not obvious because people were sitting there. Liverpool fans are denying it.
No, talent-wise.
Yeah, you know, they can't run this underdog gimmick now. They can't. You just spent. You have now the most expensive midfielder
bro,
and the most expensive midfielder. Not only did they break the transfer record for a goalkeeper, centre back, now it's a midfielder. And if they want a striker, they're gonna have to break the record for a striker as well. So
you know where it is.
They can't have this underdog gimmick anymore.
Nah, but like Touchdown, when you're saying like signings like Griezmann and like Dembele and these guys, bro, like the thing is, it's just I don't think it's worth it. You know, like we've been through the big signings. The max out goes 100 mil, bro. Like after that, it's like you definitely can find.
Have you seen the £100 million or the top 10 most expensive transfers ever? Yeah, you got Grealish. You can actually make an argument that 0 out of 10 have worked because Neymar and Mbappe didn't win the Champions League. There's Griezmann, Dembele, Coutinho, Grealish, Ronaldo, Enzo Fernandez, and I think one more. You could actually make an argument that none of them have worked. All of them have been flops. Not flops, but
Ronaldo's flop.
Yeah, underwhelming. I know what you mean. You mean underwhelming.
yeah, Ronaldo. I would say he flopped because him as a player, he was good. But what he did, he's the reason why Juventus are in the position they're in.
Yeah,
Because they run out of money.
Ronaldo's not the reason why in their position they're in. The reason why
They are,
Juve-
because-
No, even
Ronaldo-
Gio said Ronaldo signing.
Hold on. Don't disrupt. Actually, guys, listen. The reason why Juve are in the position where they're in is because they've been run poorly before Ronaldo even got there. They were signing a bunch of.
Let Prime finish.
They were signing a bunch of like old washed players at the end of their back end of their career, and not really like improving and upgrading on their team. And then they got Ronaldo as if that would really help matters to push them forward, but their team was still bad. But Ronaldo was still performing well for them. He reached, I think, 100 goals, at least there in the short time he was there. I think he's one of the top goal scorers in the last decade in the Serie A or for Juve, and he was only there for a short period of time. Like, fine, they didn't win the Champions League, but Juve weren't winning the Champions League before he even got there in the first place. Like, in terms of he did his job, just the team and stuff just wasn't good enough. I don't think it's fair to say that Juve got ruined because of Ronaldo. That's the same gimmick that United fans say about United, that our forwards stopped scoring goals because of Ronaldo. Ronaldo left, and your forwards still don't score.
No, but by the way, even in Al-Nassr they do. Even in Al-Nassr, by the way, a lot of people are saying Ronaldo.
The Al-Nassr thing is
No,
fair.
but we're saying financially he fucked them up, and also
No, but the point is, it's a.
you explain why he's a
thing,
flop because
very
he was
frequent
brought in
thing.
to bring him a Champions League, and he didn't bring him a Champions League.
That's exactly what I was
But
gonna
their
say.
team also wasn't good enough to win a Champions League. So it wasn't.
Well, we got to the
because of
Champions
Juve.
League final 2 years before he got in, and they got to the Champions League quarterfinal
No.
the
Juve
year
back
before he
then,
joined.
they thought it was the missing piece.
And the only reason they didn't win the Champions League, the only reason they didn't win back-to-back Champions League was because of Ronaldo. Remember, he scored the bicycle kick against them, and he scored 2 goals in the final.
Mhm.
They would have probably done back-to-back them 2 years before he joined.
They didn't reach back-to-back finals. They reached 2 in 3 years.
Yeah, he knocked them out back-to-back because he knocked them out in
he made
2018 with the
back-to-backs
bicycle
in
kick.
2017.
They would have won the Champions League that year.
I'm talking about the finals they got to. They lost.
They lost to him 2 years
They
before.
lost-
He bankrupt them.
But those are not necessarily the same teams as the one that Ronaldo joined. I don't think it's fair to say it's just Ronaldo's fault.
It's not.
I'm not
just-
saying that. I just think you can make an argument that he's a
No,
flop.
but it does play a big role, Prime.
I mean, people can try and make the argument that he was a flop because if they expected him to win the Champions League, but Ronaldo alone was not going to win them the Champions League.
No, I agree. I didn't say he's a flop. I'm saying you can make an argument that he's a flop.
I know all the things you're saying, North Touchline, it's fine, but like let me actually speak. Don't just jump in and interrupt. Actually, listen.
No, I'm just saying. Me personally,
I know what you're saying, but you're going in circles, repeating the same point. I know what you're saying, but let me speak. I don't think it's fair to say that it's just Ronaldo that's flopped. That Juve team, because I was watching Juve, that Juve team just wasn't that good. It's the same way that Ronaldo went to United and people expected him to push that team forward when that team in general wasn't good. And then people blame the forwards not scoring on Ronaldo because Ronaldo was taking up Rashford's goals. Ronaldo leaves and United's forwards don't really do anything, barring a Rashford purple patch in the back end or in the second half of that season. United's forwards don't do anything else, and United's forwards still don't score goals. And the Al Nassr thing is a fair point, but again, Ronaldo's an old man in the Saudi league.
Yeah, I know, but the problem is he wants the ball. When you want the ball, and it applies with the Man United and the Juventus thing. Because with Real Madrid, let's be honest, when he wanted the ball, Benzema was able to facilitate, which cuts to your point. Yeah, I understand. But at the same time, right, if these players are not capable of doing what Benzema done, why are you expecting that of them? Let them just do their thing, and you just get in the box and just, whenever the time comes,
I know, but he did do that at Juve. He got on the end of chances and he also created chances at Juve. But I watched Juve at that time. Like, I actively was watching them.
Bro,
before even Ronaldo joined. So, I don't, again,
bro,
I'm not.
The first season, I had intrigue of Juve, by the way. I really had intrigue of watching Juve because of him joining. I want to see if he can do
I just think it's I'm not even saying like if people want to say he was flopped or underwhelming, that's fine. But I don't think it's just him. Juve were declining.
No, bro, but Prime, that's
Well,
football.
Barca said something about Pogba when he went to
You
Man
can say
United.
that about almost any player, bro. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, but
No,
like,
but I do say that with other players because if the context does apply, yes.
Yeah, but he said a lot of things, by the way. Yunus, to be fair to him, well, he does.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I don't think Ronaldo was a flop. I'm just saying you could make an argument to say
Yeah,
that
there's
every
an
single one of those
argument.
players.
I
Same
know,
with
I think-
Neymar. I don't think
I think-
Neymar's a
I think
flop.
the
I don't think
part-
Mbappe's a flop. I'm
I
saying
don't think
you could make
Neymar's
an
a flop.
argument
I
that
thought
they
he
didn't do
I think
what
there
they
are four
were
arguments
there
to
to
make.
do.
I think it's 4 arguments to make though.
Bro, with all due
Well,
respect,
you can
who's
still make an
watching
argument.
PSG?
It doesn't matter if it's poor or
Who's
not.
watching PSG before Neymar came, bro? Like, let's be honest, bro.
I fucking
You know what I'm
won't.
Wait, what did you say?
PSG
said
before
who's-
Neymar came, who watched?
Who watched them? Like, who
I
actually
did.
watched? Yo, what in the
Okay.
UCL, bro? Nobody watched the league.
Bro, Lewis watches fucking Millwall play, mate, so he probably did.
Bro, I remember watching them with like Lavezzi, Pastore, and all them, man, in PSG when Zlatan
But bro,
was there.
yeah, in the UCL, bro. Who was watching them in the league, bro?
Oh, the league? I'm not gonna tell you that I was watching
I didn't really
consistently,
follow them that much in the league. I'm not gonna lie.
but it was like on and
Who-
off that I used to watch them in the league.
Yeah,
Like if
but
they
still,
faced like
it's-
Monaco, like if they faced like Monaco or like Marseille or something like that.
Who are
Yeah.
you talking about in the league, Giannis?
I was saying,
PSG.
who was watching PSG in the league before Neymar came? Like, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, Neymar can still be considered a flop. Like, you still got a strong argument. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
some
saying?
people cared about Zlatan and remember, because Zlatan was there.
Yeah, but I think why Neymar people can say is a flop at PSG is different to why people will say Ronaldo was a flop at Juve. It's different.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, listen. I hear it, but guys, listen. I have to go join Arma, so we have to end the stream now. But guys, listen. Big up to every single one of you. Big up Abdullah. Big up Prime.
Yeah,
Big
big
up
up, bro.
Eunice.
Big up everyone.
Touch like even Liam and Gio. Was there anyone else here? I think it was that's just us. So yeah, all the channels that were involved, whether they were here or not, but they're usually involved in the description. Go check them out. Subscribe to my channel as well. Like, comment your way on your way out.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? Inshallah, you're well wherever you are. Listen, we're gonna raid Omar now. Yeah. I want you to just say Zeer raid. That's exactly what I want you to say. So yeah, listen, guys. Take care. And
Big up
see you later.
everyone.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
See you later, guys.